All right, hello and good evening, and welcome to Newark. Welcome to Newark, New Jersey, on a beautiful Friday night. What's going on, Kagari? What's going on, Mr. Victor Romeo Sim Pilot? Hello to you too, sir or ma'am. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah. So here we are in Newark, in the beautiful PMDG 738, and we have not been in this aircraft in quite some time. I think it's been almost 2 weeks. After flying this airplane a lot, we took a pretty big break from flying it. Flew, I don't know, some GA stuff, flew the Citation with the advanced avionics, and then hopped into the CRJs for a couple streams. I think there was maybe a 208 stream in there. I don't know. Anyway, it seems like it's been a long time since we've been in the 7.3 in the NGs. So this should be fun. Anyway, it's a disgusting night here in Newark. Live weather. I don't know if you can hear the rain pelting off of the roof, off the fuselage of this beautiful aircraft. But it is raining. It is nasty. It's going to be fun. It's going to be carnage in Atlanta. So anyway, hey, let me know, how is the stream? Is the audio okay? I had audio trouble last stream because Streamlabs took an update, and I had some audio trouble. Let me know if you can hear and if you can see. That would be helpful. So, hey, now what's going on? That was close. Almost missed the start. Nah, you didn't miss anything. Before I started the stream, hey, Anon, let me know if you can hear and if you can see, because we had issues, if you remember, last time. Audio is 5x5, visuals 5x5. Nice. All right, cool. Well, let's get it going then, and let's see if I can remember how to start this thing up. Yeah, so Newark to Atlanta today. Newark to Atlanta. We've already got people and fuel on board. And I already put power to the aircraft and put the dome light on so I could see what the heck I was doing. Yeah, it's actually, the rain is really loud in my headset. It's funny. Probably what it would be like if we were actually in a 738. So we don't have PDC. Looks like we've got ATC online though, which is nice. I know we're going to have it in Atlanta. We've got Newark Approach at least online, and then it looks like Washington Center is offline for now. Maybe they'll pop on, and then we'll pick up Atlanta Center. And this is, I love the new version of VATSIM radio. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it plots your sim brief route right on there for you. So that is awesome. So we do have Newark Approach, so that's good. So let's get things going. Anon, it's technically now the 17th for you. Oh yeah. If you can get the Newark scenery, the D Designs, Newark, yeah. Oh my gosh, I tried. I actually was clicking refresh a bunch today, and hoping that I could get it, and it still wasn't available. So yeah, that's like the day one. Whoops, off to a good start here. I'm so used to programming the Collins, the CRJ FMC, that this is going to be fun. I've got to take it kind of slow here. Cool. Okay, so we've got that, and let's go to the route page. We're going from Newark to Atlanta. Anon, I know this is your favorite route. Sorry, man. I know that it's funny. Because we kind of joke about the DC to Atlanta route and that we've done it so many times, but there's a big event going on down in Atlanta, so that's the only reason we're doing this. So 04 left is going to be the expected runway, and that's good flight number today. We are Delta 1202. Big surprise that we're Delta going to Atlanta. And now at this point, let's just call up and get our clearance, because I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves here. 30 minutes early. We're 30 minutes early for the off blocks time, but no, we're right on time for the start of the stream. So I actually had some free time this evening, so I figured we'd go off a little bit early. We'll start the stream at 7. I know usually it's 7:30, but I don't know. I don't have a schedule for the streams, so no, I had time to start it at 7. Anyway, Jay, what's going on, Jay? You're only ever playing. I know you are, Anon. I know. Foolery's World, what's going on? Greetings on this snowy evening. You must be in the Syracuse or Boston area, because you guys are getting hammered up there, as far as I know, with snow. And I should probably have this on here. Yeah, 4 minutes, so we're aligning. That's good. Let's call and get our clearance while we wait. We've got Newark approach. Let's do 128.5. Newark approach, good evening. Delta 1202 is looking for clearance down to Atlanta.
Delta 1202, New York departure, good evening. Clear to the Atlanta airport. Newark 4 departure, radar vectors LANNA as filed. Climb via SID, accept maintain 3000. Expect flight level 320, 10 minutes after. Departure is with me, squawk 1004.
Delta 1202 cleared Atlanta Hartsfield via Newark 4 departure, radar vectors LANNA then is filed. Climb via the SID, accept maintain 3000, expecting 320 in 10 minutes. We'll stay with you on departure, and then it's 1004 for our squawk.
Delta 1202, read back correct. Push and start to your discretion. Information hotel is now current. Runway 4 left. Call for taxi.
Okay, push and starts our discretion. We'll get hotel, and it's going to be 4 left then. 1202, thank you. All right, we got golf. We'll get hotel. Cool. All right. So that's good. That's our expected routing. Let's go back to our flight plan. Scapper, what's going on? How you doing? You're back. You're in some pain, but it's bearable. Oh, you had, well, yep. I don't want to say what was going on because that's PII. Potentially HIPAA violation, I guess, in that case. But anyway, yeah, glad you're back. Hope the pain is bearable. Anon, making this VR Airlines FBO is major. You've had so much more respect for scenery designers. Anon, just throw up like a big rectangular building and we should be good to go, right? I mean, don't stress, man. Or don't do it at all. I mean, seriously, it's whatever. If it's fun, then cool. If not, don't even sweat it. All right, so we're going Newark 4, and that's going to be to LANNA. LANNA. Let's pull this a little bit closer. LANNA. LANNA. Like from Archer. I don't know if you guys ever watched or watch Archer. But yeah, LANNA. Juliet 48. Not for the kids in the audience. To the Montebello VOR, MOL. In my backyard, sort of. And then direct FLASK. And then it's kind of business as usual. On to the arrival. So Atlanta, we're expecting 26 right. And it's going to be the Aussie 1. 26 right. FLASK transition. Activate and execute the route. Let's go to the legs page and check that out. Let's zoom out a little bit. All right. Did say radar vectors to LANNA, so that's fine. Pottstown VOR. Pottstown has a special place in my heart. It may or may not have been the location of my birth. This all looks good. And this all looks good here. And then right on to the approach. That's good and good. Cool. Awesome. Back to the legs page. Let's put this back in map mode. Let's zoom this back in. Anon, you started with that, but then, as like with all projects, you had some scope creep, I would imagine. And then you're just trying to make it perfect, I'm sure. You'll stick some teaser pics up in Discord. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be good to have our own FBO. especially when we start flying helicopters out of there, right? All right, permanent request. And while we wait for that, let's go here. I think he gave us, actually, let's go up here because we can do a couple things here. Now we've got fuel and people on board. Oh, never mind. Let's load this. Completely screwing up my entire flow. Reserves today are... It's funny though, even if you spend some time outside of the 7.3, like once you pop back in it, it's like coming back home. I mean, you just sort of get back into it. Reserves are what, like 3.8-ish? Yeah, 3.8. I took a little bit of extra gas just because there is an event on today in Atlanta. Why is that not going in? Oh, because I need to execute that. Reserves 3.8. Cost index was high. I checked it. Yes, cost index of 80. I love it. Yes, let's go fast. Cost index of 80. Flight level today was 320. I remember that. So that's good. Winds at the top climb today are what? I think we're going to get a ripping headwind if I remember correctly. Top of climb, yeah, 258 at 136. Oh. 258 at 1. Did I say 136 or 156? 136. Yeah, so this is about a 2-hour flight. There's a headwind, and sorry about that, y'all. It may take a little longer than expected. We'll just do a full toga takeoff today. Flaps 5 are going to be great. CG is in 6.15 units of trim. I think we're a bit heavy today. We got a full flight. I loaded up 100. The sim brief spit out 184 people and a whole bunch of cargo today using the auto selection. So sim brief has given us a full flight. I guess that makes sense. It's the holidays. It's Friday. Everybody's kids are off school now. 6.15. So that kind of makes sense. V2 is 154. So let's put it in 164 in here. Oops, too much. 164. He gave us 3,000 initial. Spin that in too. And while we're here, let's go ahead and put in our runway heading for 4 left, 039. Cool. So that's all in. Anon, no, we need a helipad as well. Yes, we do. I may or may not have today not experimented with a helicopter, but maybe set up some control bindings for the Bell 407 and actually spawned into it. I have no idea how to use it or start it up, but let me tell you, it's awesome. We got fuel in the center tanks for sure, so let's put all these on. This should have already been on. This is not a tutorial on how to start up the 738s. This is not the proper flow. Voice recorder's on. I like that there and that there. This can go there, that can go there, that can come on. 320 is our cruising altitude. I wrote down the landing elevation in Atlanta, which is 1026. Look at me being all prepared. 1026. 1050. Good enough. Good. So that's all good. We do have. Well, let's actually start the APU so we can. We got people and fuel on board, so those can come on. Logo light can come on, and that's good enough for now. Very good. Let's wait for the APU to start. Anon, you cheat and bind auto start. Oh, for the heli? Come on, man. Really? No, I need your help. You're supposed to help me start the thing up and fly it. Or all right, maybe when we do that helicopter stream, I'm gonna need like a flight instructor type help. Oh man. And we said we'd go and get, I guess it's hotel now, it's not golf, so let's scratch that out of there. It is hotel, It is hotel. I love VATSIM radio. Look at that hotel. It's a 2965. So now we have hotel and 2965. Wait for the APU to start. Oops, low pressure, which makes sense. It's nasty here. 2965. That sets it 3 ways. Awesome. Very good. Our squawk was 1004. 1004. I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. And good. APU is started and is now on the bus. Let's get the jetway out of here and we can push and start. Let's see. Oh, it's so much fun. The heli. Yeah, you know, I missed that comment. And in VR. Oh, Eberl, sorry, I missed your comment too. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you again. I saw you. You were here last night too. MG King. Good evening. Good to see you. Eberl, Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas back to you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Whatever you may celebrate or not, it's a good time of year. So yeah, Merry Christmas, man. Anon. It's all good. Don't worry. Jay, don't worry. You'll help as much as you can. Good. I need all the help I can get when it comes to flying a helicopter. I have never flown a helicopter, so APU is on the bus, right? Yes, it is. Good. Disconnect the ground power. I've never flown a helicopter in any sim. And, you know, God forbid in real life, I've never flown a helicopter. Let's get the jetway out of here. We're going to have this issue? Come on. Go away. Command you. Go away. Let's go outside. Real quick. Here's how nasty it is in Newark, by the way. Ugh. Logo lights on. Delta 1202. Look at this. Ugh. I mean, this is disgusting. Stock Newark Airport. Unfortunately, I think we timed this wrong because the D Designs, we'll just say, is coming out with their Newark Airport, I think tomorrow, and it looks so good. It just looks so good. All right, where are we pushing? Let's go back to our chart. We want to push so that the nose is to the right. Standard L, nose right. Select the TPX 200 and let's start the pushback.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left.
That's correct.
Roger that. Ready for pushback. Tail to the left. Release parking brake, please.
All right. Release parking brake and everything.
494 New York approach. Good
Everything looks good
afternoon.
up
I'm
here.
still waiting on Boston to hand you off to me, so stand by.
And we will release the parking brake. Parking brake. Oops.
Brakes released. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Let's start number 1.
Okay, I guess they heard me. I have you now. United 494 Information Hotel is current. Expect the ILS 4 right approach.
There's N2. Turn this dome light off in a second too. 20%. Fuel. N1. Let's turn the dome light off. We don't need that anymore. There we go. Ah, yes. Very nice. Nice and cozy in here. This makes me cold. Like looking at this, it makes me cold. And I don't know. Did we go the wrong way? Oh, we're a bunch of idiots. Let's stop it right here.
Cockpit to ground.
Just stop. Yeah, it's fine. I think we wanted to push the nose to the left. Alright. We'll make sure we don't have the tug attached. I can't believe we did that. And tug's still attached, isn't it? Nah. One on my left or my right. Alright. It's still fine. Just let's get this thing out of here. There we go. Alright. Start 2. There's N2. I love the rain sounds. I think I have the FT sim. There's 20% N1. I'm sorry, there's fuel. N1 is rising. Looking good. I think I have the FT sim sound pack installed for this aircraft. I am pretty sure that it's kind of wonky the way you install the sound packs for the 7.3s, to be honest. FT sim is awesome, but it requires like manipulation of like JSON files and taking me back to my developer days. Like, I really want to be into this. Anyway, what's up? Hi, how you doing? You joined and then you retracted your message. Anyway, welcome. Good to see you. Okay. These can come on. Looks like 2 good starts. Generators are on the bus. APU can come off. We can put these back here. That can go to auto and that can go there. Awesome. Flight controls check. Actually, while we're at it, let's just flaps 5. There's full left. There's full right. Full forward on the yoke. Full aft on the yoke. Left rudder. Right rudder. Looks good. Awesome. Blank the lower DU. Reset the fuel flow. Whoops. See, when I want to reset the fuel flow, it doesn't. It goes to the used fuel, and when I want used fuel, it resets the fuel flow. I don't know. Whatever. Minor irritation with PMDG. Taxi light. Definitely need it. Whoops. Nope. Nope. And nope. Off. Wrong switch. There we go. Taxi light's on. We already put the seatbelt signs on, and that's an auto. That's good. I think we're good to go. What do you guys think? I don't know. Foolery's World, you may be in the minority, but you appreciate using real time on this flight. Yeah, you know, I considered going real or daytime, but I thought, you know what? No, it's so nasty here in Newark. Let's do this like let's go real. Let's go real. Config check. That seems to be okay. Gaming Ebril, do I keep holding my controllers while using the yoke? Pretty much. So when I use I only use the right controller, as you guys can see here. I always keep one hand near the yoke or the side stick if it's an Airbus. And when I want to manipulate the throttle quadrant, I take this and I just put it here. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but put it in my lap. It just sits there. It doesn't fall off 95% of the time. And then I just use the throttle quadrant. So, yeah, it works out pretty well. All right, let's pretend like we pushed back here. Oh, it's so dark, though. MSFS default airports just suck. I'm sorry, they suck. Like, I have no idea. Like, you can't see jack. I'm just gonna, let's leave it right here and let's call for taxi. We'll probably get, what is that, Alpha? Yeah. Whoops. Newark approach, good evening, Delta 1202. We're ready for taxi with hotel.
Delta 1202, runway 4 left, taxi via Alpha, double Alpha.
4 left, Alpha, double Alpha, Delta 1202. Alright, Alpha, double Alpha. Love it. So it'll be our right turn. You can kind of see, I guess that's Newark proper right there in the foreground. New York City is going to be really tough to see. I'll tell you what, when I buy
United
the
494, descend, maintain 5,000.
the Newark D Designs, I'm just calling it D Designs because I butcher the name too often. The D Designs Newark that's coming out tomorrow, when I buy that, we'll do another flight out of this airport, you know, maybe in the daytime so we can see all the goodness. Sorry about the stutters. I think the weather and the size of this airport and the fact that we're in the New York area is crushing our frame rate a little bit, but hey, it's all good. Real time, real weather, fake pilot. Yeah, Admiral, it works for me. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's the same way that I did it with X-Plane. So, honestly, it was kind of an easy transition to MSFS with the controllers and stuff like that. Foolery's World, yours falls off by 95% of the time. Yeah, my controller stays in my lap. Again, it's like right now I'm looking down. That is where my lap is, which is pretty good compared to the seat position. I guess I'm sitting a little low in VR, but whatever. Actually, we can fix that. That's actually a really good test. Anon and I were talking about this. Put your controller in your lap, maybe between your legs, and that is pretty much where you need to position your seat. Now, see, it feels like I'm a little bit high now, but it's okay. Let's go back down here. It's more important, obviously, when you're landing, to me. Man, this is epic, though, this weather. I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear the rain just clanking off the fuselage. It is nasty here today. So it's alpha, double alpha to 4 left. Let's go ahead and turn these on for sure. Let's go LNAV, and then let's also put weather on, and let's put that on, and let's put traffic on, and let's slow down because we're kind of cooking it in here to double alpha. It's kind of hard to see these signs too. There's double alpha. It's pretty much the last one. MG King, you hope they'll improve night lighting in general. Yeah, exactly. It's lame. But X-Plane is no better with X-Plane 12, apparently, with their night lighting, so I don't know. Let's push up a little bit here.
1202, fly the Newark 4 departure, wind 340 at 10, gust 17, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Fly the Newark 4 departure, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 1202. Okay, alright, let me concentrate for a minute here because this actually is a rather involved departure. Now we're going to let Auto pretty much fly it, but we need to make sure that we're kind of hitting our marks here. There we go. 3000 is set. Let's line it up. Get out of here. Sorry guys, got to ignore chat for a minute. It's a little choppy here on the lineup. Ugh. Alright, timer started. We should have the legs page up here. Do. Let's line it up. There we go. There we go. Forward pressure on the yoke. Airspeed alive. Oh, it's nasty. Oof. Checked. Release forward pressure. Rotate. Oh, a little aggressive.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. All right. Let's go autopilot on. BNAV. First flaps. Flaps 1.
Delta 1202, radar contact, turn left heading 280, climb maintain 17,000.
Left 280, climb maintain 17,000, Delta 1202. Left 280, 17,000, keep this coming up. Good job. Alright, heading mode. Are we in heading select? Heading select, yes. That's a big old left turn. Set that down there. Flaps are up. This can come off. That can go back down there. Awesome. Start switches can go to off. Sorry guys, let's see. There's nothing to see here, by the way. There's no outside view. There's just, we are just solid IMC. So we're just doing what ATC tells us to do, and man, look at this. This is nasty. MG King, yeah, exactly. The lighting, Anon, you place a controller point of the arrow on your VR seat and adjust until your controller's touching your real world seat. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Eberl, I use the gaming Eberl, I use the Link cable. I do not use AirLink. I've never used AirLink. Yeah. So yeah, oh, look at that. Oh, we just broke out. Oh man, MSFS, you never fail to disappoint. I know it's dark, guys, but all right, let's go outside real quick. See if we can see anything. You can't see jack. Let's go around here. It's clear over here. I'm sorry about the headphone. Oh man, yes. Oh, it was money for a minute, and then we got swallowed by cloud. But oh my gosh, did you guys see that? I'm sorry, that was awesome. Foolery's Real Punch It, Toga, Big Cat. What is going on? We're breaking out again. Oh man, I'm just trying to lean forward a little bit so we can see this. I mean, come on, guys. Screenshot. Hold on, let me move this. Let's get a good screenshot here. Screenshot, please. Somebody click. Click. I want that for the startup, the starting stream screen. Click. Let's go back outside again real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. So good. In VR, I mean, that is... Oh, that's breathtaking, guys. It's breathtaking. 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. How's our pressurization looking? It's looking good to me, right? Cabin climb, 500 feet. Cabin altitude is super low. Differential pressure 4. Yeah, that all looks good. And that is all set properly. Yes. So one thing we didn't do. Whoops. What are you guys talking about? Awesome. Man, beautiful. Just beautiful. Accelerating now to our above 10,000 climb speed. Let's sync the heading bug. I tried to press it for a second there. Oh, whoa. We're actually on a heading here. 280. Did they? I guess they didn't forget about us. We're still on with Newark approach, right? Or Newark departure. 12855. 12855, yeah. Yes. Look at this. Yes, we have ATC the whole way. Washington Center's online. These guys rock. These guys just rock. Oh, man. Oof. Anon says, oof. What do you mean? What did I do? I didn't forget too much. I think I forgot to turn on the... read you 5x5 up here. Yeah, I think we're good. I think the lights are in their proper positions now, right? Yeah, they were always there. Yeah, that's the
Alright, good evening, Newark United 3666 Heavy with information hotel looking for IFR clearance to Chicago O'Hare.
Huh. Is Newark off?
United 366 Newark approach. I don't have anything from you. Can you check your flight plan and refile, please?
Hotel United 366.
Ain't on the views.
Direct LANNA, sorry.
That's all right. Direct LANNA 1202. Thank you.
I had an interruption. I was talking, and I was like, well, I can't talk on the network right now because someone's going to think I'm crazy, but yeah.
That's all right. We still think you're crazy, but thanks for direct.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
You got to be crazy to be a VATSIM controller, man. But you guys are epic. Seriously, I'm joking around.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right.
494, turn left, heading 080, descend, maintain 3000.
Awesome. Direct LANNA. Let's sync the heading bug. Y'all, I don't know about you. I know it's a little bit generic at this point that we're in the 7.3, but I don't know about you all. It's just so fun to be back in the 737. I just love it. I just like, I don't know. It's like this is the plane that I started out with. Why are we at like the, hold on a second, guys. We're like scraping up against
Approach United 366. You should have something
the
on
red
file
line.
for
What
us
the
now.
heck is going on? Oh, you know why? Because our
Yes,
cost
I do.
index
Very
is so
cool.
damn high.
United 366, thank you. You're clear to the Chicago O'Hare
You guys see
Airport,
this?
Newark 4 departure
Look.
radar vectors. Code
VNAV,
10 filed.
LNAV.
Climb via SID, accept, maintain 3000, expect flight level
You still-
40010 minutes
That's weird.
after.
That's
Departure is with me.
I guess because our cost index is so high. Is that why we're scraping up against that red, the speed band? Bombassa, what's going on?
366 heavy is
Hey, non
clear
cough, cough.
to
No, I didn't open
Chicago
anything.
O'Hare via the Newark 4 departure radar.
So we just
vectors
leveled
code.
off.
Climb via SID, set maintain 3000, expect flight level 40010 minutes after departure with you and squawk 1015.
Okay. I think this is
366 heavy, read back correct.
you guys
Please
correct
start
me
with
if
your
I'm wrong.
discretion.
I'm not
Hotel
used
is
to
current,
seeing
expect 4 left for departure, call for taxi.
the speed bug so close to the red part of the tape, but I think that's because our
1202, leaving my airspace, New York Center is closed. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a wonderful night.
Delta 1202 is over to Unicom, and have a good night yourself, sir. Thank you. Good night.
Thanks.
All right, so we can go up to 320. Just go VNAV and climb.
United 494, 6 miles from Gritty, turn
Interesting.
left heading 070, maintain 3000 until established, cleared ILS.
Big
runway
Cat,
4
first
right
airliner you learned on was a 7.3. Yeah, same, man. Planned speed. Yeah, I think that's why. If we go to VNAV, yeah, look at this. Target was 340. I mean, that's just at the edge of that tape. Our cost index was 80 today. I mean, that was I pulled that off a sim brief. I'm not just putting in 80 just to go fast. Sim brief doesn't usually spit out a cost index like that. But yes, it was, we can set standard at this point. Our cost index was 80, and look at this on our climb speed. Our target is 340. I mean, that is nuts. What is our cruise? Yeah, 0.82. Sheesh. I mean, that's hauling. But I think, you know what? Let's lower that. I'm not sure I want to go. Let's just go like 0.78 in the cruise. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, we'll check our ground speed and speed it up if we have to. And also in the climb, let's go like 0.80 or something. I don't know. I mean, that just seems excessive. I mean, it's not my money, but, you know, hey. Yeah, exactly. Big Cat, yeah, the 310s like that, speed-wise, like cost index 80, exactly. Eberl, all right, see you later. Good to have you hanging out, man. Sorry you got to go, but thanks for hanging out. Big Cat, yeah, 0.82 seems I agree, but look at what SimBrief spit out. I mean, it's not like, I mean, this is dispatch's fault at this point. Yeah, look at these, like 0.81, 0.81. I'm just not, I'm not comfortable with that, guys. So we'll go how about 0.79? I like to be in the like 7s. I don't know. 0.81 seems ripping fast.
494, wind 340 at 10, gust 17, runway 4 right, cleared to land.
Yeah, these speeds in the climb are too fast too. So let's go climb. Let's go like 0.78. There we go.
Newark departure, good evening, FedEx 808, looking to pick up my affordable.
And we'll go, yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave it there.
Clear to the Boston Airport, Newark
Anyway.
departure, radar vector is merit, as filed.
Big Cat says my .81 is the max cruise speed. Yeah, well, it had us right up at the max, too, .81. Now,
1065.
we're going to get a wicked headwind, I think, but that's weird. Sim brief is weird. Fooleries World, when in doubt, give it gas. Anon, just tuning into chat. Never seen the 7.3 at .82. I know. Well, look at Sim brief, .81. The cost index was 80.
FedEx 808, read back correct. Push and start to your discretion. Information hotel, 4 left.
You guys, I don't know if you can see this. It's a little bit small, but the cost index of 80. Usually I get like a cost index of, I don't know, like 11, and I say no way, and we bump it up. I usually use a cost index of 20. But anyway, it's all good. We just passed.
We have to make a change to our flight plan.
133725. Who is online? Oh, Washington Center. Awesome. Washington Center, good evening. Delta 1202 is climbing out of 240-4320.
1202, Washington Center, squawk 3763.
3763 for 1202. 3763. Cool. We passed LANNA. That was at 14 minutes. That's showing 14 minutes. 9.5. We have 9.6. Let's see if we can do this without resetting it.
Okay, then call me, sir. 2063, cross.
We reset it. Who cares?
Maintain 14,000. The Dallas altimeter 3.
That's irritating. Every time I fly the PMDG, I get irritated at this switch right here. I can't use the up and down. Anyway, all good. Let's see. If that headwind drops off, yeah, overspeed real quick, exactly. Big Cat used a 35 cost index for climb and 50 for cruise. 50, that's pretty quick. That's all good. I think we'll keep it at, I think we'll keep it where it is in the climb at 0.78, and then in the
radar contact 20 north Woodstown, flight level 272, climb maintain, flight level 320.
climb maintain 320, Delta 1202. I think we'll keep it at 0.79 for our cruise speed, and we should be fine with that. I don't think that headwind is going to shear off like that, and if it does, we'll keep an eye on it. Cool. Beautiful. Let's take a look outside. Ooh, yes. Very nice. MSFS. Beautiful scenery. Beautiful lighting. I love how the clouds are lit from above by the, by the city lights, and then they're lit from above if there's a moon. It's just beautiful. It is just beautiful. Let's actually do this. We can pull up our, since we do have a little ways to go. Let's close that.
Currently at KFDK, North Hangars.
We don't need anything related to Newark anymore. Close that. Pull this up for now. We're not going to need it for a little while. We've got a ways to go. This is a nice, long, relaxing flight.
601, Echo Alpha, Roger. What was you requesting?
And let's pull up our world map. I saw somewhere that the new Navigraph interface is available now for the in-game panel. I don't have it yet because honestly I forgot. But apparently the new interface is available now for download and use. There we go. So guys, I grew up when I was a very young man, like until age about 8 or 9. In this area right here.
Washington Center will be back momentarily.
Limerick. So I don't know if you guys can see this. This says Limerick. I grew up in the shadow of the Limerick nuclear generating station, nuclear power generating station. There's a big nuclear power plant there. If you've ever seen The Simpsons, those two big towers they show in the beginning of the of each episode, the cooling towers, it looks just like that at Limerick. And I grew up watching them build that and being so terrified because of just all the stuff, you know, the Cold War and nuclear, this and that. And I heard they're building a nuclear power plant right by our house. I'm like, oh, we are going to die. I have terrible memories of watching those towers get built. Anyway, so that should give you an insight into how old I am. Big Cat, yep, nuclear plant, exactly. It is modeled in MSFS if you have the I Love VFR add-on. No kidding. I almost said no S. No kidding. Because my father still lives in this area, and the airport that I land at when I go to visit him is like right there. It is right next to those cooling towers. Oh, Big Cat, I gotta get that. Is that I Love VFR? Is that like a is that a payware? You know what? I don't even care. I'll buy it just for that. Because I fly there. Well, I used to fly there frequently back when I actually used to fly. It's been weeks, but yeah. And you've already guessed it correctly, Grandpa. Hey, I'm not Grandpa. That's, hey, all right, now it's getting weird. My daughter's 12. That's weird. Big Cat, you can see the cooling towers. Oh, MG King. You sound like a 25-year-old. MG King. You know what that means. I wish I had a soundboard. MG King, you, sir, win a prize. MG King, you win. Oh, for that very, very kind comment. You're going to win a free prize, a giveaway. I wasn't planning on giving anything away today, but you're going to win something. I just need to think of what it is. I've got it. I've got it.
Washington Delta 376. Can I get 5
MG
away to
King.
grab dinner?
You are going to win a free copy on me and the channel.
Roger, we'll go to
A free copy
376.
of the CJ4 citation. All you have to do is download the beta version of MSFS, and you can have, along with that free copy of the CJ4, you can have the updated avionics. So, thank you for that, and that is your free giveaway for that kind comment. Beautiful. Coatesville, Lancaster. There is a
Delta 314 contact Atlanta Center 1.
really nice
4.0
airport that hosts a lot of fly-ins here at Lancaster. We're going to get kicked over to you. We getting Unicom again? They're not on for very long.
Delta 2168 contact Atlanta Center 134.07.
Atlanta Center 134.07, Delta 2168, good day.
Interesting.
124.07 also for United 314.
Big Cat, it's free. You sent it.
The Washington Center is not closed. All craft on 62 on our Washington 169 today.
Bomber, Unicom. Oh well.
Thank you.
Good night. It's free. You sent the link before. It adds cell towers, windmills, factories, and power plants. I gotta get that. I'll get it and only enable it when I do like a VR flight up to the airport by where my dad is. That's awesome. Because it's oh, you'll send the link. Okay, cool. Hang on, party time. Let's go outside for some nighttime external views. So good. I mean, look at that. It's just so beautiful. I mean, it's a little dark, but I mean, it is nighttime. But oh my gosh, it's just breathtaking. I remember the stream that I did. Actually, it may have been one of the first live streams. You know what? I don't think it was even a live stream. It was I recorded a flight, not live, from, I think it was San Diego up to Oakland or San Francisco. I just remember the departure along the Pacific Ocean flying northbound with the sun setting, you know, off to the west, and it was a little bit cloudy, maybe few clouds, but nice cumulus, benign, just beautiful. And I remember, I think half of that recorded stream, I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe how beautiful this is. I can't believe how beautiful this sim is. And it gets me every time. It still gets me. MG King, you mean seriously? You thought that I was like 25? Wow. If you are angling, sir, for another giveaway, you'll get it. MG King, for that second comment about how young I sound, you will win. Oh, you know what? Let's up the ante here. Not just a BizJet, you will now win a free copy of the fly-by-wire A320neo on me. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Big Cat, it does not affect performance at all. You sent the links in the MSF channel. Awesome, man, awesome. Even smoke comes out of the stacks. Holy cow, that's awesome. That is pretty cool. If you can actually see the steam coming out of the cooling towers of Limerick Generation Station, or whatever they call it. They don't call it Limerick Nuclear Power Plant. They call it something much more non-controversial. But if you can see the steam coming off of those bad boys. So funny story, not funny, but interesting anecdote, I guess, related to Limerick. So Limerick has, I don't know if it's now 3 or 4, but when I was a young lad, Limerick had 2 reactors online, and they were bringing on at least 1, maybe 2 more reactors to be put online. And I don't know, months or several months before they put one of the additional reactors online, the power company had like an open house where you could just go, and this would never happen today, but you could go and you would get a tour of the reactor core, like the actual inside of the reactor, before there was any uranium rods or anything like that. But you could go inside and like walk around, and my family and I did that. It was amazing. I don't know if they took pictures or not. I mean, this was this is way beyond the days, way before the days of digital cameras. But I was actually able to walk inside of the number 3 reactor core at Limerick during that open house. It was awesome. And it's funny because it looks so big. Like, those cooling towers are massive, but like the building where the reactors are housed is not that big. I mean, it's like a rectangle. It's like a 5-story rectangular shaped building. Anon, we can give away free VR Airlines FBO for the low cost of $79.99. Oh, you should definitely put that on the marketplace, sir. Absolutely. MG King, did I come out glowing? No. This was before it was activated, before any of the uranium fuel rods were ever inserted into the reactor. I think I was maybe, oh man, I'll really give away my age now if you guys just do a search on like Limerick Power Generating Station Reactor 3 online date. If I tell you I was maybe 7. Yeah, anyway. Foolery's World, that's cool. Kind of like when they used to let kids up in the, exactly, on the flight deck of a 727. Exactly. That's the first airplane that I ever was on the flight deck, was a 727. We left from, it was Allentown, Pennsylvania, ABE, and we flew to Washington. Actually, it was Dulles. Quick flight. Big Cat is going to, you, sir, are generous. Big Cat, MG King, Big Cat is going to tease things up for you and throw in a copy of the Salty 747. Now, MG King, you may want to send that back. Sorry, nothing against the Salty. It's just, it's not quite ready yet. All right, let's see. Oh, we've got a ways to go, guys. I might take a quick break. I should have taken a break before I started the stream, but life kind of got in the way. Give me like 1 minute. I'll be back in, yeah, like 1 minute. Yeah, I'm still not using the transition in Streamlabs, so I'm gonna put the headset down, hopefully keep the view going. Give me like 1 minute. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Alright, looks like we're not plummeting to the earth, and we are at the, what is EMI? Is that Westminster? Let's check our OFP. Yeah, Westminster, there you go. This guy knows his airspace around the DC area. 34 minutes. Oh, we're ahead of schedule. Yeah, because we were climbing at Mach 0.82. So that's good. And fuel on board should be 8.5. We've got 8.8. Yes, we're good. MG King, you can't handle all the generosity. Hey, look, that's what we're all about here at VR Sim Pilot Air, VR Sim Air. Generosity and pleasing our passengers and fellow community members. So if you are, you know, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, lost my train of thought. Big Cat used to drive right by Limerick all the time going to the dirt. You've got to be kidding me. Grandview Speedway. Big Cat, you and I have more in common than you know, my friend. I went to elementary school. Oh man, this is the smallest of worlds. Big Cat, I went to elementary school at a place called Washington Elementary, which is right off of Route 100, which I'm pretty sure that you took, and you probably made a, let's see, if you were coming from 422, you got on 100 and you made a right turn off of Route 100. I forget the road that goes to Grandview Speedway. That's a dirt track, or it was. Maybe they paved it. Anyway, you could hear. All right, so from where I lived when I was a kid, oh man, you could hear in the springtime, actually in the summer too, when we had the windows open in the house because we didn't have a central air conditioning system in our house. We only had an attic fan. So we had the windows open. On a summer night, you could hear the PA and you could hear the noise of the engines from Grandview Speedway from our house, from my bedroom window. Oh man, dude.
Washington Center Delta 1247,
Wow.
about 40 miles north of Mike Oscar Lima, level 360.
It's great. You took me back. I'm not going to say my age, but you took me back a lot of years when you said Grandview Speedway. I haven't thought of Grandview Speedway in, oh man. Oh, jeez. Anyway, Big Cat's careful. The 7-4, she's dangerous. Yeah, she'll kill you. Micah, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. How was the flight today? Did you go? The weather here was really nice. And per our Discord conversation, I was thinking about taking a flight either tomorrow or Sunday, but a couple of things are going to get in the way of that. One, it's been a long time since I've flown. Two, the winds are going to be ripping, and I'm not sure I want to get my butt kicked around just for a proficiency flight. And three, Christmas time shopping and cookie making things going on at my sister-in-law's house. So I'll be grounded again for another weekend. Oh, man. Micah, yeah, you got 2.3 of hood time. Nice. 2 RNAV approaches to minimums. Yes, as you should. Awesome, man. Big Cat, about 70-minute drive from South Jersey. Yep, sounds about right. Micah, you had a 20-knot headwind on the way back. 45 minutes to destination, 1.25 back. Well, at least you didn't have a headwind both ways, as I usually discover. Big Cat, it is really nice out there in PA. You know what? It really is. And as a child, I never realized how nice and beautiful that part of the country really is. It's like you take things for granted, you know? I don't know. Like, I left that part of Pennsylvania when I was 8 years old to move down here to the DC area. And, I guess just thinking back, like, it's like I never really realized how, beautiful it was for, the farmland and just the hills that surround that area. The fact that it's open, it wasn't developed. It's a little more developed now, but anyway, long story short, yeah, it's a really beautiful part of the country. So, MPD Explorer, what is going on? Wait, NPD Explorer, if you're talking about Washington Elementary and PA, you grew up about 30 minutes down in Elverson. You have family up in that area. All right, is this Washington Elementary like in the greater Boyertown, Bechtelsville Valley, Bartow area of Pennsylvania? For example, if I would have stayed in that area, I would have gone to Boyertown High School. So NPD Explorer, are you serious? Like you grew up 30 minutes? I don't recognize that town, Elverson. So I wonder if that was a different Washington Elementary. There was a dairy right across the street, like a dairy that served ice cream, right across from our elementary school, Washington Elementary, called Long Acres Dairy. Man, I never expected to go down a memory lane trip on this flight, but here we are. MPD Explorer, yes it is. Wow, that is bizarre. All right, Big Cat, MPD Explorer, VR Sim Pilot, all have roots in the most obscure portion of Pennsylvania possible. Micah, you grew up in Alabama and you still live there, so no connection. That's awesome that you still live like in the town, in the area where you were born and grew up. That's awesome. That is amazing. MPD Explorer, there is a bigger town called Morgantown that is right beside Elverson. So MPD, is this like on the way to like Allentown? Like, is it, my geography's all messed up. I haven't been there in so long. Is it like towards Allentown? So my mother was from, not Allentown, but the Nazareth area, which is kind of by Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton area. Anon, you've been to the U.S. a few times. Anon, where in the U.S. have you... Actually, I don't think we've ever talked about that. Where have you been over here? I've been to the U.K. several times, but it's always been to the same places. I've never... Like, London pretty much, and Edinburgh in Scotland is pretty much it in terms of my travels to the United Kingdom and Scotland. Mikey, you moved 2 hours north, but still in Alabama. You've been all over this country and internationally, but still here in Bama. Yep. That's kind of how we are here in the DC area. When my wife and I got married, we talked about moving different places, and we figured, you know what? We're just going to kind of settle here. We know the place, good schools, good, good services, good shopping, good food, good whatever. So, yeah. Big Cat, you used to travel out to Minersville, Pottsville, okay. I know Pottsville. Another track called Big Diamond Coal Region. All right, I don't know that. I know of Pottsville. It's a little further west and north. MPD Explorer, about an hour south of Allentown, about an hour west of Philly. Yeah, and about 20 minutes south of Pottstown. All right, yeah, that's bizarre, man. What a small world. Buzz, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. So you're on winter break now, right? School's done for a while. Foolery's World, you've lived all over the U.S. Started in Alaska. Seriously? Ended up in Maine via Colorado. I was in Iowa? No. IA. Oh, man. All right, Texas and Ohio. It's IA. Oh, come on, man. Indiana. Iowa. I was right the first time. Gee. Oh, I do have a college degree. I swear I do. Oh, man. That is like 6th grade stuff to know your state abbreviations. Iowa. Indiana is ID, right? India Delta. Oh, my God. Oh, man. It's been a long week. And I may or may not have had COVID. I tested negative for COVID back when I came back from that trip. But my brain sort of feels like I had COVID, to be honest with y'all. It's a little bit fuzzy. It's actually another reason why I haven't flown in real life. I'm kind of glad this weekend's going to be not great for flying. I'm going to give it a couple more days to let my head kind of clear. So CSO Casanova, that is in the backyard of my home airport. Casanova VOR. 45 minutes, 40 minutes. We definitely made up some time. 7.9, 8.4. Yeah, we're looking good. Oh, by the way, sorry passengers. Been chatting here with our community for too long. Seatbelt sign can just go right the heck off. You guys go about your lives. This was the Zebo. She would say, "Do you want us to go ahead?" What did she say? "Do you want us to start service now?" And then maybe we would get passenger Escobar, his special meal. Anon, you toured New England, Vermont, New York, LA, Vegas, Orlando, Austin, Niagara. Wow, that is a grand tour. Wow. So, Anon, which of all of those places was your favorite in the United States? Like, which was your, like, if you had to pick one place to go back to? I noticed that you did not mention Washington, D.C., but which would you go back to? Buzz, you think you're sick? Oh, man, take care of yourself. There's a lot of stuff going around, Buzz. Seriously. If you think you're sick, and look, don't take my medical advice, but as a parent, if my daughter thought that she was feeling unwell, I would tell her, you need to sleep. You need to go to sleep early. And I think, Buzz, that tomorrow's Saturday, you don't have school. You need to sleep until you wake up naturally. Don't set an alarm. Don't force it. If you wake up and it's dark outside, go back to sleep. Anyway, just buzz, man. Take care of yourself. There's a lot. I mean, there's RSV, there's COVID, there's the flu. I mean, there's like a trifecta of crap going around right now. So, anyway, just take care of yourself. We had it ripped through this house. I mean, I came back from that trip to New York for fun and then Vegas for work over the course of a week. And I came back, did that stream on Saturday. I guess it was the 3rd. Guys, I don't remember that stream. Like, that's how out of it I kind of was, like, just sick-wise. I should have never done that stream. I actually think it was okay in terms of quality goes, but I basically slept the entire next day. I mean, I watched some World Cup, laid on the couch, and pretty much couldn't get up. And then my wife got sick, and she ended up testing positive for COVID. Now, I never tested positive. I took a test, and it was negative. I think it may have been a false negative, to be honest. I think I had COVID coming back from that trip. My wife had COVID this past week. Now, our daughter, we tested her every other day, and she never had symptoms, and she tested negative every time. I think she escaped it, but there's something going. There's a lot of stuff going around. Anyway, Mount Washington. Where's that? I don't even know where that is. You hiked Mount Washington a few years ago, Foolery's World. Is that in Seattle? Is that out west? I don't know where Mount Washington is. MPD Explorer, you visited that Pennsylvania area a few months back, drove through Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, PA, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, back into Tennessee. That's quite a drive, man. Big Cat, you're in X-Plane 12 again now. UPS 757. Oh, man. Oh, Big Cat. Are you in VR in X-Plane 12 with that 757? I guess the flight factor. Anon, you were probably too young to appreciate Vermont. Oh, Vermont is so beautiful. You could happily never visit New York City again. Really? I like New York City in small doses. Orlando's got many happy memories. Awesome. Love the U.S. Grand Prix at... I don't know what CODA is. MPD, I know, man. France and Argentina. It's going to be a good one, right? I mean, I was pulling for USA first, of course, and then I was pulling for England. Second, I have a Three Lions kit. It's old and stained, but I have one. It's my second. But yeah, go... I guess I don't want to say who I'm going for. Anon, the U.S. is an amazing and diverse country. It really is. It really is. Oh, in New Hampshire, Foolery's World. Okay, cool. Big Cat always in VR with the 757. Is that the flight factor? Okay, cool. I think they're up to RC10 now, or RC6. Oh, Anon, Circuit of America's in Austin. Oh, Austin's a fun town. Austin is a really good town. I went there for a conference early 2000s. And it's a fun place, man. Very eclectic, I guess I would say. Montebello is next. Yeah. But yeah, the U.S., like other countries in the world, though, is very diverse, but we do, it's a big country, so we have, warm, semi-tropical climates down in the south, Florida, the Keys. It gets really cold, as the people in Syracuse are experiencing right now, and Minnesota, North Dakota, freezing cold in winter. Insanely hot desert in Death Valley. And then just so it is diverse. You get that crazy maritime climate up in the Pacific Northwest. But I mean, the UK is diverse too, right? I mean, you guys have like the Highlands. It's a smaller landmass, but it's still diverse. Unfortunately, I've only seen, in terms of like England, I've been to London. That's it. I've been there many times, but it's always been London. Now, contrast that to like when we went to France. We went to Paris, and then we rented a car and we drove around, but it was only kind of northern and western France. We never got to the south of France. It was like Paris, Honfleur, which is like the old port, and then drove to Normandy, spent some time there, and then to I guess we were into Brittany at that point, Mont Saint Michel, and then back east to the Chateau region, to Amboise, which is probably the most pretentious place I've ever been to in my life, but we had a good time. Anyway, good food in Austin, yes. Oh, you saw F1? Anon, nice. Foolery, good food in Austin. Good food, good music, good stuff. Big Cat. Play Factor 757. First payware airliner you ever bought. Nice. Glad it's still holding up. Buzz, you go to sleep but you don't feel like it. Yeah, alright, man. Well, just take care of yourself. Anon, you'd love to see Montana and Idaho. Me too, I've never been there. Anon and the Grand Canyon. Now, I have seen that. MPD, 12-hour drive from Nashville, 8 hours across PA in Ohio. Stopped at the Flight 90, yep, in Shankstown, yep. And then 5 hours from Ohio to St. Louis, 4 hours from St. Louis back home. That is quite a trip, man. NPD, 30 hours in the car. Yeesh. Anon, yeah, the UK's got much beautiful scenery and countryside. It's diverse for a small size. If you go too far north, you don't understand a single word being spoken to you. See, I would love to do that. I mean, I have like this weird, it's like a weird, like a draw, like a magnetic draw to that part of the world. Now, so my heritage is from England and Ireland, so I think that may be why. But every time, like I'm in London, and the time that we went to Scotland, I just feel it's very homey to me. It's very comfortable. It's hard to describe. It's like a good like feeling in your heart. I don't know. It's weird. I've been to other places in the world, and I just, I've enjoyed it, but I've never had that same, like Amsterdam, like it was fun. Never felt that, like, oh yeah, man, this is like home. It's like, no, this is fun, but it's not home. France, okay, it's fun, it's nice, but it's not like, yeah, I could live here. Although Normandy, I don't know. There's some places in Normandy where my wife is like, hey, we need to retire here. The Lake District and Yorkshire Dales are beautiful. Oh man, see, yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. MG King, the south of France is great. You've been to Cannes and Saint Tropez, but people in France don't really like to speak English. MG King, I agree. And so the times I've been to France, like people kind of, in my opinion, give France kind of a little bit of a hard time in terms of, oh, the people are rude and this and that. Well, look, I mean, I've been to New York a lot, and and no offense to the people of New York, and I live in the DC area, and I used to work in DC. The people in DC and New York and any major metropolitan city in the U.S. are rude AF. if you rub them the wrong way. The times I've been to France, if you make an attempt, and I have a very poor attempt, and I couldn't speak a lick of French now, but we would always try. Get your little guidebook out. We didn't have Google Translate back then. To order in French. If you need to go to the bathroom, where's the bathroom? Say it in French. And they tended to appreciate that. And, I never had a hard time with people. Amboise was the place that I felt was real pretentious, only because, it's just a bunch of rich people. But anyway. MPD, you're planning a trip next year going to Yellowstone. Oh, yeah, man. Awesome. You're going to drive. Whew. And Cody, Wyoming. Nice. My wife has family from Wyoming. I don't think it's Cody. Where in Wyoming is her family from? It's not going to come to me. That's beautiful out there, though. Anon, or should they? It's France. They should speak French. I can't disagree with that. Foolery's World. Oh, yeah, you're saying you're going to love that trip. MPD, exactly. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm trying to think where my wife's family is from in Wyoming. They were ranchers, but not like rich rancher types that you would see in the movies. They were rather poor, struggling just to make a living type ranchers, and her grandfather ended up inventing this thing that helps you like remove cowboy boots from your feet, and patented it, and ended up making a good amount of money on it. And they opened up this Western store, and it was a real kind of rags to, not riches, but rags to, you know, upper middle class life kind of story. A real good Western American story. My wife's family. Actually, it's pretty cool. My wife actually has a lot of that in her. She'll never watch these streams, but Mrs. VR Sim Pilot, if you're watching, yes, your family is amazing. You have many of the amazing qualities that they had when they were out west. All right, fuel. So that means we are out of gas in the center tanks. Probably need to focus on flying this Boeing 738. Ah, there it is. Look, I can actually hit the recall button. Haha. Crazy headwinds, though, right? Ground speed of only 320 knots. Kind of getting beat up here. And yeah, good idea to not blast off at Mach 0.82, because this is varying a little bit here. Big Cat, they teach English almost everywhere. We in the U.S., for the most part, only speak English. Exactly. Yeah, it's funny, too. My daughter is a middle schooler, and she is about to have to decide which language she would like to take. And she wants to take French, which is great. And honestly, it's kind of up to her. You know, we let her make her own safe decisions and, you know, chart her own path. And she's a dabbler. She likes to play clarinet, but not seriously. She's you know, tried out for chorus stuff, plays, musicals, stuff like that. Anyway, long story short, she can kind of choose and pick as she wants a little bit, but we are trying to encourage her to take more Spanish than French, because, you know, the reality of it is, you know, there's a lot of people now that speak Spanish, you know, and then English too, but, you know, Spanish is an important language here in the U.S. to learn and understand. And I wish I had paid a lot more attention when I was in high school to my Spanish classes, because, you know, as it is now, I try, you know, and I can sort of get by poorly with Spanish speakers. But yeah, in English, in the U.S. rather, it's, yeah, but it's tough. I mean, it's such a melting pot. I mean, there are so many languages spoken, which is awesome. It's kind of hard. I mean, if you speak English, I mean, which other languages? You got to pick a bunch of them. I mean, there are just so many people from all over the world, especially in, like, you know, areas like DC. 7.3, 7.7 approaching Montebello. That looks good. 55 minutes. 59 minutes. Still ahead of schedule. Awesome. So, yeah. Yeah, MG King, 159 knots. Yep. And I think that's pretty accurate per sim brief. I mean, that's not like crazy MSFS weather. That is pretty accurate. I hate to do this to you guys too, but before we enter into Atlanta airspace, I may take another quick break. Micah, learn Chinese or Spanish. Yeah. Now, they do offer Chinese in high school. But my daughter will be going into 8th grade, and they offer Spanish next year for her. So I think that's our recommendation, and we're actually, you know, we're not going to force her into it. It's a fine line with, in my opinion, as a parent with kids. I mean, because, you know, she is a kid, so, you know, she doesn't know everything, and she doesn't have the perspective that my wife and I do. So some things are, yeah, okay, well, it's mom or dad says so, and that's it, it's final. But we do like to give her the opportunity to chart her course a little bit and be independent, because in my opinion, it makes for a stronger adult. when you get to that stage of your life, man, this sim is beautiful. I mean, we're porpoising around a little bit. Jeez. Anyway, so to try to get her to understand the reasoning behind taking a language like Spanish or Chinese is a good one too. Oh, Anon. See, I don't have Google Translate, so I don't know. So French is a beautiful language, I think you're saying. Anon, cough, cough. No, no, not. Well, maybe. Maybe. Cough, cough is code word for VR Sim Pilot. May or may not be retrieving a cold beverage from the fridge. Buzz, you're back. Hope you feel better, man. Feel okay. Woolery, you grew up with English, Russian, and oh man. I'm not going to do this a disservice by butchering. I don't know what language that third one is. And only managed to sort of pick up English. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Yeah, when I was younger, I mean, my parents never pushed a language on me. Honestly, my friends were taking Spanish, so I took Spanish in high school. All right, give me an Anon. Yeah, go ahead. Cough, cough. Actually, do have to use the restroom real quick before we get into Atlanta's airspace here and we start talking about what we're going to do here on the arrival and then the approach. So give me like 1 minute. I'll be right back, guys. Hopefully I can make the screen not go black. Be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. We're back. Flores World, it is the local Athabascan language where you grew up in Alaska. Oh, awesome. Oh, wow. That's incredible. That is incredible. Buzz, this might be a random question, but has anyone flown on the Delta 350 business class? Oh, not me. I wish. My days of flying business and first class are long gone. They are way over. I used to fly with the International Monetary Fund. We were allowed to fly business class. But the organization that I'm with now, no chance. No chance. Cool. Yeah, we still got a ways to run here to even after FLASK. How far are we from top of descent? 213. Oh yeah, we got a ways to go. Ways to go to TOD. Might as well put in some fixed rings and let's check the weather in Atlanta. Looks like we've got Fox. Let's clear all this except for Bravo 19er, which is our gate. Bravo 19er, no T gates, huh? Okay, Bravo 19er. Let's see, visual approach 26 right, 27 left. Okay, cool. 29er, 9er, 8. I don't think this is gonna hold. We'll go ahead and put that up there anyway. It's Fox. Handwriting is terrible. Somebody mentioned that last time. Hand isn't shaking like it was on those CRJ streams, though. So I think we're going to get the right side just because we're coming from the north. 26 right. I'm pretty sure that's what we have in here. Yeah, 26 right. Cool. Let's put fixed rings in, though. If we go back to the legs page and then go next, we can get... Oops. 26 right. And we are at 320, so we need to lose 31,000 feet of altitude. So that's like 93 miles. So 31 times 3 is 93. And let's go ahead and give ourselves a fixed ring at 10. And we'll give ourselves one at 4. We should be fully figured. Excellent. Cool. Looking good. Let's center that view. Where are we? We are... Oh, we're about to fly over... Oh, it's like a trip down memory lane for me. First, the town of my birth, and then the town of my college education here, Blacksburg, Virginia. Excellent. Go Hokies. Terrible football team this year. Awful. Just awful. Foolery's World. Yeah. And Buzz, the question about the 350. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't flown. Have I ever flown on an Airbus 350? I'm not sure if I've ever flown on a 350. I've flown on a 340 before to Frankfurt. That was a long time ago. All right, so let's see, the Star City is what they call Roanoke. I guess that's kind of down there. Is that? No, it's off. One of these patches of light off in the distance. I don't know why they call it the Star City, but Roanoke at Christmas time does erect like a massive lit up star. There's a bunch of hills right here to the east of Roanoke, and they have a giant, like a big, like a Christmas star that they put up, and it's beautiful. Fooleries, we gotta head out. Yeah, man, good to see you as always, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend if we don't talk sooner. Let's sync the heading bug 236. So Buzz, you are you done now with school for I guess winter break? Schools around here, I mean, they let out today, and that's it until, I don't know, the first week in January. I guess people go back to school. So. Foolery's World, yeah, hit that like button. Exactly. I can't see how many likes or subscribers or whatever, how many people watching, but yeah, if you guys are watching and you like this stuff, yeah, hit the like button. Kind of helps out the channel. It helps out, I mean, it helps the channel, but more importantly, it just kind of helps get more people who might be interested in VR interested in the channel, and thus maybe can get some help with VR. I mean, I think we've done a pretty good job on the channel and over in the Discord about just kind of helping people out who maybe having issues with their setup, with you know, maybe not getting the performance they want out of their VR setups. I think we've helped some people out. I don't know. It's kind of the goal of the channel, to be honest. One, you know, spread the word about how good VR is in MSFS and X-Plane when X-Plane 12 comes around. But almost equal to that is, yeah, just trying to establish a community where people can come and ask questions and get help, and I don't know, hopefully experience the same amazing VR experience that I'm seeing right now, and hopefully you guys are kind of seeing in 2D. It doesn't translate exactly. I mean, what you guys are seeing on your monitors is not what I'm seeing right now. There's just no way. I mean, it's so amazing. And X-Plane 12, I think, is getting there. So I downloaded today. I got what is it, RC6, but I haven't had time to actually go into VR and X-Plane 12 in a long time. But you know, apparently, you know, from what I read on the forums, it's getting there. So one of these days soon, I think we'll do an X-Plane 12 stream in VR. But for now, I mean, MSFS in VR is just, it's so good. I'm looking around, and you know, it's like I'm moving my head on the, you know, virtual flight deck of a you know, Boeing 738. It's amazing. So, oh, Buzz, you've got next week too. Wait, really? Next week? Next week is bumping up on Christmas Eve. Okay. Okay. Let's see what it looks like outside real quick. Yeah, it's so dark. It's kind of rough getting outside views here when it's so dark, but oh my gosh. It's so good. See inside of the flight deck here. It's kind of hard to get. You can kind of see us up there on the flight deck. We got short sleeves on for some reason.
About 10 miles
Delta 2652
So
Washington
good.
Center, very good evening to you. Squawk ident, sorry about the double ping there.
No problem, well ident.
Is Washington Center back online? We're about to go to Atlanta anyway.
United 1370 checking in, maintaining 6,000 over Sunday on the Easystore.
Let's call them
Yeah,
up.
1370 Washington Center, hello, squawk ident, please.
Squawk ident 37.
Delta 2652, radar contact 23 miles southwest of Waterloo VOR, flight level 350, cross hogs, flight level 190.
Fox 190,
3725.
Washington Center, into 4487, we're left at.
Yeah, we'll wait for the ping in this case.
On the Trups 4.
Henson 4487 Washington Center, hello, squawk 0572, please.
Let's do one thing too. Let's put in the frequencies for 26.
1370, radar contact showing you 7 miles west of the Armel VOR.
275.
4000, expect the visual.
110.1.
Visual approach runway 1 center.
Set up for 1 center, descend and maintain 4,000.
At 1370 at the airport site.
We're not going to call them up. 275.
I did.
1370 clear for the visual approach runway 1 center, turn base 5 miles or less.
75. 275.
Clear to visual 1 center, turn base 5 miles left.
Cool. You know what we can do too is let's pull up 27 left. Because I think that is the other runway. Might as well get that programmed into standby.
284.
Delta 725 Washington Center, hello. Continue descending via the Anthem 3 arrival, Baltimore's landing west.
Continue landing west 75.
And 104487, radar contact, showing you 5 miles southwest of the RML VOR at 9,000. Let's see. Expect the visual, Mount Vernon visual approach runway 1, please.
Still 275, but this one is 108.5.
DC Center, good evening. United
108.5, 108.5.
Yeah, 3941 Washington Center, good evening.
Yeah, that's 110.1, 110.1, 110.1, and that should be 110.1, 275, 275. That all checks. Good. Excellent. What is the
5 virtual 6325
MDA?
Squawk 0511, please.
1190.
Washington Center, Gorky 600 Julia with you, 36 Channel.
Sorry guys. Your mic is awful. 1190. Let's spin that in.
600 Juliet, Washington Center, hello, welcome aboard.
So 1190, but we'll give it 50 feet of kind of slop, so 1140. There we go. Excellent.
4,000 Atlantic quarter boys.
All right. Enon, like, subscribe, and comment. Exactly. Yes, please do. Sorry, guys. Luis, what's up, man? I'm good. How are you? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you tonight.
Fly virtual 6325, radar contact 21 miles southwest.
MG King, you don't have VR, but this looks a lot of fun. It does. So you might think about it. You're just not sure how much of it will affect performance in MSFS. Well, it depends on your system. I mean, it really does. It really, really does, MG King. I mean, I'm running an i9 9900K overclocked to 5 gigahertz with a 3080 Ti. If that makes it any easier for you to make your decision, you got to have the hardware to run it. You really do. But there are a lot of things you can do to tune, you know, your experience to, you know, to give you, you know, a good experience even with, you know, lesser hardware. So MG King, I don't know what you've got in terms of hardware, but if you, sorry, I got to contact this guy. Pop over to Discord and we can talk about it. I mean, we can help you out. 132975. Atlanta Center, good evening. Delta 1202's maintaining 320.
1202. For the 1202 Atlanta Center. Good afternoon, reset transponder, squawk 2026.
2026, Delta 1202.
Reckon 600, contact Atlanta Center on
2026. Awesome. So yeah, MG King, man. I mean, I say go for it, but let's make sure that you've got the system that can run it. That is all I'm saying. Big Cat, VR-wise, the main issue is people trying to run VR on specs that just aren't going to give you a good experience. Yeah, exactly. You can't. Yeah, I mean, I think that's right. I mean, you can't squeeze blood from a stone. I mean, you cannot expect, you know, amazing VR performance out of like a, you know, a 1080. You just can't. It ain't gonna work. You know, ask me how I know. I actually tried it when I first got MSFS. I had a 1080 Ti and it sucked. And I was like, yeah, it's terrible. And I ended up buying a, time a 3080 Ti was a pretty good card, and I bought it, and I'm still running it, and it looks great. Now, I spent weeks out of my life tuning this thing to run you know, with my system, you know, running Streamlabs, running, all right, you know, FS Desktop, VSR, this tablet. I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on in the background here too, in addition to MSFS and Oculus, you know, the Oculus app. So, I mean, it was a labor of love, I guess I would say, to get this thing to run right. But once I did, oh my gosh, like, I mean, I love doing these flights, guys. I love it. I love popping into VR. It is so smooth. I mean, the aircraft that gives me the most fits is probably the Phoenix. But even the Phoenix, I mean, once that...
Thank you very much. Radar contact, 40 Southwest FLASK, 2320 walk.
Okay.
To the 365, you're also radar
anyway.
contact.
The point is, you got to tune it. You got to understand the limitations. You have to, you know, set your expectations to the hardware that you have. Is all I can say. So MG King, man, I say go for it, but let's talk about it on Discord first, maybe, before you like go buying a whole bunch of hardware.
1348. I just want to inform you, by any chance,
Buzz, what was that? MG King, was that laughing your AOF?
You just got disconnected.
Oh, you guys were talking about that guy's, yeah, that guy's transmission. Holy cow. Buzz, you're thinking about upgrading your CPU. You've got a Ryzen 5 and an RTX 3070.
Flight 101 Bravo, climb main
Yeah, hate to say it, the AMD stuff I'm not so up on. Like, I'm a Wintel guy all the way. I don't know a lot about the Ryzen 7. Big Cat, you ran VR and I explained it first time. Oculus CV1 1070 V2, man. V2. Big Cat, I had an Oculus CV1 until almost, it's about a year ago that it died. It just, the audio, like the cable in the back, it finally gave out. And I was fortunate to have a family that understood my passion, and they actually gave me, like without me asking, they gifted to me for my birthday the Quest 2, the one that I'm wearing right now.
Center American 127.
Then when I got that, then I had to upgrade my GPU and yada yada yada.
127.
I take it back. Big Cat, I upgraded my 1070 to a 1080 Ti back when I was on X-Plane, like 11.5 or something.
Good evening, Delta 684, flight level 360. Delta 684, Atlanta Center, roger. Reset your transponder, squawk 2072, please.
Looking good.
2072, Delta 684.
Oops.
Got a 262, connect Atlanta Center 134.07.
I'll look last time 134.07 for Delta 622.
3407, they're getting handed off to. Let's see what that is. 13407. Let's
538, contact Atlanta Center 134.07.
13407, Pascal 538, thanks for 86.
Let's also check that ATIS one more time. It's Fox, and it is 29908. We can put that. I love how the 7.3 has the ability to put the altimeter setting in a standby 29908.
Maybe 2 minutes. Atlanta Center, nuclear 993, leveling off 14,000.
MG King. Sorry, Buzz, you got an... Oh, it's an Intel. Ryzen 5.
240. 240, Booster 2205.
MG King, you've got a 2080 Super.
Do you mind if we step away for maybe 1 to 2 minutes, please?
Yeah.
1892, that's fine. Let me know when you're back.
If you have a 2080 Super, you may... yeah. Yeah.
Atlanta Center, nuclear 993, leveling off 14,000.
You're not going to get the same performance out of a 2080 as you're going to get out of like a 3000 series, or, you know, obviously a 4000 series. But yeah, we can make it work.
91 checking in, flight level 250.
Exactly, Big Cat. You can get a 2080 dialed in. I think that's right. Buzz, I said Wintel. Yeah. But is the Ryzen though? That's not.
FedEx 112.
Is that an Intel chip though? I don't know. I should probably know more about the Ryzen series. I know the Intel series chips. The Ryzen is AMD, isn't it?
Oh, I see there. I apologize.
Big Cat. Yeah, we can, 2080. I think so. Now you may end up using like DLSS and things like that. Yeah, Ryzen's from AMD. That's what I'm talking about. It's not Wintel. It's Windows, but it's WAMD. It's Windows AMD. WAMD. Not Wintel. Wintel.
2205, contact Indianapolis Center on 119.5 to tonight.
Over to Indy on 119.5. Have a good night, Blue Street 22.
I mean, I started out with MSFS on a 1080 Ti, and I got it to work okay. So, yeah. Big Cat, the Ryzen is pretty good. The 5800 3D is still almost on par with the 13900 in MSFS. Is it really? See, the 13900, like the i9 13900, that's like my upgrade path. So I'm planning to get the 13900 when I upgrade my entire PC in the spring. Now I think I may end up getting a 4090 before I upgrade the rest of my rig, but we'll see. Okay, let's check the arrival real quick. Let's do some actual piloting stuff. So it's going to be Scholl, T-Dunn, Wilson, Mahoney. We know this arrival almost by heart. G-Bake Wing, Ozzy.
597, contact Atlanta Center 134.07.
3407.
All right, and we are landing.
591, thank you.
Thank you, Delta 684, contact Atlanta Center 134.07 tonight.
3407.
We are landing to the west.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Southwest 313 with you. Flight level 370.
So we're going to expect Ozzy at 250 at 1200. So why don't we just go ahead and put that in 250.
5597 was it?
12,000.
Sir, one more time.
I'm sorry, I bet you gave us a frequency change for 5597.
Negative, that wasn't
Okay, that's good.
Someone else call at Atlanta Center?
And then from Ozzy,
Did we miss call at all?
Negative, that was for
Harry Kala is at 9,000. Posey above 8. Zelo above 5. Haynes above 5,000. And then on to the approach, which we're going to expect 26 right.
Grade 9 Mike Echo, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain level 340.
Which is Bamboo at 4.
I'll maintain flight level 340,
Cool.
Mike Echo.
That all looks good. Do a little bit of descent preparations here. So at Atlanta, expecting 5.2, we've got 6.4, so that is going to be.
You were supposed to be with me. I didn't. All right. Well, appreciate it. I'll give you
1.2.
about 50 miles.
Gone on the gross weight. So that is 66.
50 Atlanta Center.
8. Oops. 0.8.
Nuclear 993, climb and maintain level 350.
650, nuclear 993.
So we're a little bit heavy. So it's 150 knots for VREF, flap 30.
2134 with you, jet out to arrival. 2130 to 2174 Atlanta Roger, to the Jedi 3 Atlanta altimeter 29908.
298, we'll descend by the Jedi 3, Delta 2174.
Frontier flight 1050, are you
Cool.
up?
So VREF's going to be about 150 knots, so we'll fly it at 155. That seems fast.
Negative,
oh well.
Frontier flight 1050.
Cool. Oh, the workload is so much lower in this aircraft than it is in the CRJs. Holy cow. Let's see.
Frontier flight 1050, Atlanta Center Roger.
Buzz, it is better than Intel, but Intel runs faster. And if you compare good Intel with at AMD, of course, Buzz says if you compare Ryzen 9 and an i9 Ryzen 9 is still better. Yeah, I think that's right.
370, descending flight level 330.
Yeah, Buzz, and the motherboard issue is my problem too. Like I have to buy I've got to buy a new motherboard if I want to upgrade my GP or my CPU.
Descend and maintain flight level 240.
I have a 390 series, and I need to upgrade that to be able to fit the i9 13900. So yeah, it's a whole new. It's a rebuild. Big Cat 13900 is just too much. You got the 13700.
11 Center, good evening, Delta 683.
Oh, for 379, that's pretty good.
For 14,000.
But the 4090
683 Atlanta Center, Roger,
13 gen CPU is the first true VR breakthrough. I agree. The 4090 is, I mean, that is on my like short list. In fact, once we get clear of Christmas, see how much money I have left for like discretionary funds, and that is, I'm buying it. I'm just buying it. Big Cat, when you get that new CPU built, it's going to blow your mind. Exactly, like the motherboard, CPU socket. Well, Buzz, exactly. Like I need, if I want to upgrade from an i9 9900, I've got to get a new motherboard because it won't fit the newer series of CPU. Big Cat, you want an MSI? Yep, the Z690 exactly. I think an Aorus. I've got an Aorus. I have an Aorus 3 something. But anyway, I'm gonna get the Aorus Z690. Updated the BIOS. Yep. Buzz, you're saving money for the ASUS Maximus 8 Glacial. I don't know what that is, man. All right, you guys are kind of blowing my mind right now. Whew. But yeah, my target setup before summer, so like springtime, is 4090 RTX 4090. I don't know which manufacturer yet. An i9 13900. I might keep my power supply. Got an 850 watt power supply. I think that's good enough. You know, obviously a new motherboard, probably a new case, new cooler. I'm not real happy with my cooler. It's only a 2-fan setup. I forget what millimeter width it is, but I want a bigger one. But yeah, that's all kind of like before springtime. I want to have that done. You can send pics on Discord. It's $900, man. Big Cat, your last motherboard was an Aorus. You don't really care about motherboards. I'm with you. I'm just happy with the Aorus. I don't know. I mean, my last two have been Aorus, and I was happy with them. So that's the only reason why I'm kind of maybe going to stick with it. I don't have any intel if it's better or not. I've never had an issue, and they've been easy to overclock, and I don't know. I've just been happy with the Aorus motherboards. Big Cat, you'd upgrade to 1,000 watt. Yeah, maybe. In the end, I mean, you know, you're in for a penny, in for a pound, right? So why not? Like, might as well upgrade the PSU as well. I might just sell my rig too. I mean, if I don't like pop a 4090, well, I might just sell my rig like on eBay, or there's a couple of guys at work that have expressed interest in buying it to kind of offset the cost too. I mean, because the setup right now, I mean, it's what you guys are watching these streams on. It's not that bad, so. Like, I get really good VR performance out of the current setup I have, so. Anybody out there in VR sim pilot land who wants to buy a pre-built, gently used i9 9900 with a it's an Aorus 390 motherboard with a
1348 contact Jacksonville Center 135.92
3080 RTX 3080 Ti. Let me know. Hit me up. You sold your 3080 for $600. Not bad. That's pretty good. Hey, Nine. Yes, please.
The 625 to send you the Jedi.
Send it to the king. Anon, man, hit me up in Discord.
Jedi 3 Atlanta altimeter 29908 Delta 625.
You get friends and family discount. How's that? Actually, I still have my 1080 Ti that I pulled out of this same rig. And I'll throw in the 1080 Ti for free. Woohoo! There's traffic. But seriously, it's like one of those things where I'm just not a motivated buyer right now. My setup has been working pretty well, and I'm just not. I'm not experiencing bad performance enough that would make me. Center now on 3407 Delta 1202. Good night.
They indicated at 260 knots.
All right.
The 697 correction.
Time to get busy here.
There's another aircraft refund. And go on contact on approach on 127.9.
Should be
Atlanta approach 127.9.
Should be carnage, right? Atlanta Center, good evening. Delta 1202 is maintaining flight level 320.
Delta 1202, Atlanta Center, welcome.
All right, welcome. Welcome to the fray. Let's do this.
Maintain flight level 290.
Ruben, what's going on?
290.
Big Cat. Oh, yeah, question for Big Cat. Big Cat, by the way, is the person to ask. Sorry, Big Cat, but you are the person to ask about high-end hardware upgrades. Because Big Cat's got the system that I want. MG King, it's amazing, but also frustrating to see how quickly they develop new hardware. Exactly. Yeah, it sucks. Well, that's the joke, right? So you're going to buy a 4090 and then what?
All right, 12,250 knots.
Next year there's a 5090, 6090. But there has to be a point of like diminishing returns, right? Like how good can it possibly get? Like even right now, like guys, again, it doesn't convey completely in 2D what I'm seeing in VR. But I mean, you guys can see this as I move my head smoothly around. There's no stutters. And to me, I mean, I can read everything. I can read every single letter on all of these displays. What's better? I mean, my eyes, like my physical eyes, are only so good. Like, how much better do we need, you know, these sims to get? So yeah, I don't know. Big Cat, what made you upgrade was your last setup. You turned everything to Ultra and it looked unbelievable. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, that's kind of where I want to get. I want to get, I think with the i9 13900K and the 4090, I think I can just crank everything to Ultra and maybe even, you know, do away with some of the tricks that I use, like OpenXR Toolkit. Although I love OXR Toolkit, don't get me wrong. But if I don't have to use it,
American 127 to send maintain
I
flight
think
level 350.
like the holy grail for VR is you turn it on, you boot your PC up, you fire up MSFS, you put the headset on, and it just looks exactly like you're sitting in the flight deck of a 738 or whatever aircraft. No matter how big and massive the airport is, or if you're on VATSIM or whatever. I mean, and it looks exactly like it would look in real life, and you know the frame rates are at whatever the refresh rate of your headset is. So if you've got a 90 hertz, you know, 120 hertz, let's say, you know, then your frame rates are locked in at 120 hertz. I don't know, whatever. Big Cat, then you went shopping. Exactly, big mistake. Ruben, you're CPU bound in VR, so you're likely to move to the new 3D V cache. I don't know a lot about that. Anon, well, good for you, Captain. We're so Anon, I'm reading this with the implied sarcasm that I think is implied in your message. Well, good for you, Cap. We're so happy for you right now. Was that right? Was that correct? Big Cat, that's what yours looks like right now. Exactly. Buzz, your forehead is warm, dude. Buzz, look, I know that you're still in school, so it's the only reason I'm going to say this. Talk to your parents, man. Talk to your folks. Don't mess around. If you think you have a fever, my friend, don't mess around. Take your temperature. Get it figured out, man. Seriously. No more joking at this point for the next minute. Buzz, if you think you're unwell, talk to your folks. Figure out what you need to do. Alright, cool. Alright. Talk to them already. Alright, cool. Alright. Serious mode over. Alright.
That's 1247, reduce speed at 250.
Yeah, that was perfect. The way I read that, I'd like to read that again, actually. Well, good for you, Captain. We're all so happy for you right now.
1426, contact in the
Buzz, don't be sorry.
119.
Don't ever be sorry, man. Buzz, seriously, don't be sorry. If you don't feel well, take care of yourself, man. But as a parent, I have to tell you, please, you know, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, man.
390.
Pilot Code 538, contact them on approach 1.
Because just Buzz, I know you, just because of the fact that we've chatted on Discord a lot and here, so I know that you're still in school and stuff. So if I knew that you were my age, I would say, hey, go take a COVID test and take some Advil and whatever. But knowing your age, I'm not going to tell you to do that. Just check with your folks, man. Anyway, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry at all. Big Cat, Buzz keeps it. Buzz always keeps it interesting. I just hope Buzz feels well, man. There's a lot of stuff going around. A lot of stuff going around these days. RSV, COVID, the flu, colds. Oh, jeez. The best thing to do, folks, is to stay inside and pop into Flight Sim and VR, or check out a VR sim pilot stream, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. How's that for a pro streamer? Anon, your damn rig almost, your damn rig almost crashed twice just doing the FBO. So, for all y'all listening and watching who don't know, Anon Flight Simmer is creating the 240 Delta 1202. Let's go vertical speed.
2048, checking in 390.
240.
Flight 2048.
Anon is building the VR Sim Air FBO at, I think it's going to be at Manassas Regional, right? Kilo Hotel Echo Foxtrot.
Oh, there we go.
Buzz with the massive smiley face. Anon, it does die on you after all this. If it does die on you after all this work, you don't think you'll be around for a while.
That's fine.
Sorry, man. Devoka, what's going on, man? Good to see you flying from San Diego to, I don't know where that is, Hawaii somewhere, right? Oh, Hawaii, yeah, Honolulu. Nice, man. That's a long flight. Anon, don't expect too much. It's your first scenery. No, dude. Not expecting anything. Only greatness.
Virgin 103 to send maintain flight level 240.
Send maintain flight level 240, Virgin 103.
Looking good.
American 127, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
3297, American 127.
Yeah, we're still way low on profile, by the way.
Virgin 7592, contact Atlanta Center on 132.97.
Ooh, I don't like that hourglass.
Can you repeat the complete spec?
Did he say pilot's discretion? I don't think he did. I think he just said descend maintain 2400 or 240. Anyway.
What's that 132.97, but 719, yep.
MG King, great stream. You got to go. Oh man, awesome. All right, I mean not awesome. You have to go, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you, and hopefully see you soon. Only greatness, exactly. We expect nothing less, you know. Atlanta Center for Delta 1202. Sorry, was that pilot's discretion down to 240?
Negative.
Thanks for that, sorry.
Virgin 103 across Aussie, out to maintain 12000 at 250.
Alright, we're getting it down, that's what I thought.
1, correction, 3000.
Could you again for Virgin 102?
Move you guys here a little
Skywest
bit.
3151 across Andre, out to maintain 13000 at 250 knots, Atlanta altimeter 3000.
Yeah, Andre at 13000, 250 knots.
Walker 1520.
Should have a new ATIS now, let's see.
250 knots, Atlanta altimeter 3000.
Cross Andre 13000.
Yeah, it's golf now. 3000.
Walker 2973. Cross Andre, maintain 13000.
Now we got 2504 knots, 10 miles visibility. Yeah, it's nice weather. A little chilly. It's chilly all up and down the East Coast, though. View at 11,000 feet.
Andre 13000.
Visual, we're still expecting visual 26, right? So cool. All right, awesome. And we've got, is that golf?
Zulu Kilo Papa Golf Alpha, contacting Center 128.22.
We have golf.
Indy Center on 124.22, Zulu Kilo Papa Golf Alpha.
Got the level off here. 30 0 0.
Merry Christmas. See ya.
Cool. All right, 240. Back VNav here.
Delta 912, top of descent.
Delta 912, Roger, Center maintain flight level 240.
Buzz, where are we heading? Oh, we're going to Atlanta. We are going to Atlanta. There is a VATUSA FNO on tonight in Atlanta, so that's where we are headed. Something about the fighting 7th. I don't even know what that is, but there's like a big FNO. It's like Atlanta. I think there's other airports involved too. Charlotte. Should be Carnage. I don't know. I hope it is.
Frontier flight 2048.
Down 350, Frontier 2048.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic. Huh? Somewhat. Anyway, let's figure out Atlanta approach. Looks like this one, 127-900. Let's put that in standby. 134.075 is what we should still be on, and yeah, that's good. Cool. All right. Back into VNav, LNav, FMC speed, LNav, VNav out is 240. Cool. Have I heard the news via some pilot or watch? Bluebird 757 should be out either before. No, I have not seen that. That's epic. Huh. Any pyreps on that? You guys see any screenshots or videos? Is that going to be like a quality 757? I don't know a lot about Bluebird. So, yeah, okay, cool. Keep an eye on that. Big Cat. Really? Yeah, I've not heard about that. Eberl, what's going on? Welcome back. We are on the arrival at this point. Kind of maintaining 240.
I don't think so.
Roger, just expedite down to 12000.
Good.
Expedite 12000.
Delta 1202, cross all the and maintain 12000 at 250 knots, Atlanta altimeter 3000.
We cross Aussie at 12,000, 250 knots, 00 on the altimeter, 1202. 12,000 Aussie, 250 knots, almost like we drew it up that way. All right, VNav, 12,000 if that allows you.
Delta Center, Delta 365 with you, flight level 340.
Awesome. Look at that.
That's
VNAV
a
coming
365
in, and down we go. Brilliant. Hello. Are we not descending?
Southwest 1055 with you, flight level 330.
There we go.
Southwest
Go catch it.
1055, Lawrence Center, welcome across Andre, out of maintain 13,000 at
Cool.
250 knots, LANNA altimeter 3000. Alright, cross Andre at
The workload is so much less in the 738 than it is in the CRJs.
Southwest 55.
Yeah, Anon, I haven't seen anything about that either. Big Cat 757, 330, well, the E-Jets, the Fokker, the Avro with the glass panels. Where's that,
Atlanta, good evening. Delta 2 Romeo Fox 12-4.
where's that emoji or the GIF? Like, just the guy throwing money all over the place, because that's what it's like. The 3D models look great, but this Phoenix PMDG in the sim, no less acceptable. Exactly. They set the bar high, man. Anon. Big Cat, you think it'll be good, but not great?
937, Lawrence Center, welcome.
We'll see.
Version 103, turn left.
We shall see.
090, maintain flight level 240.
Turn left, heading 090, keep 240, Virgin 0.
Alright, descending out
Walker
of
2973, delete speed it out, Andre,
2000. Jeez, can't talk. Descending out of flight level 210 and now 200. Off to wing. Then Ozzy, and then we can just pick things up here.
That's a 912 cross Aussie, out of maintain 12,000 at 250 knots, LANNA altimeter 3000.
Bang on the VNAV profile, looking good.
250 knots, Delta 912.
3000. Nice. Beautiful. The sim looks so good. Look at that. Oh, God.
Walker 1520, reduce speed to 250.
Reduce 250, Walker 1520.
Streamlabs is spamming everybody. Unset standard 3000, and that's set 3 times. Awesome. Good. Put the seatbelt sign on. Ready to go sit down. We got a decel point coming up here. Let's do the VREF calculation again at Atlanta 5.3. We have 5.6, so that's minus 0.3. 67.1 minus 0.3 is 66.8. Nope. Lap 30, 150 knots. Awesome. Looking good. Really good.
Walker 2973, thank you.
We're gonna need some speed brakes. Something tells me.
250, Walker 2973.
We're going to need speed brakes. Maybe not. No, Ozzy is here, and we've got a ways to run. All right, we'll see. Michelle, look at all this traffic. Oh yes, oh yes, I love it. VATSIM FNO.
That's a 365, descend to maintain flight level 240, transition to maintain 310 knots.
Where's
On the
that?
240, Delta 365 and
Screenshot. Click.
Transition to maintain 310 knots.
Oh, there's so much traffic. It's awesome. I love it. I love it.
Walker 2973, contact on approach 127.9er.
279, Walker 2973.
Get that dialed in the standby.
Walker 1520, contact on approach 127.9er.
127.9er, Walker 1520.
Let's take the heading bug, right?
That's 1202, contact on approach 127.9er.
27.9 Delta 1202. Good night.
Expect 265 for Walker 2973.
That was 3151. Seems like you're off the arrival. Fly heading 180, maintain 210 knots.
180, 210 knots, gas 31.
JetBlue 1602, give me
It's gonna be tough
180
now.
knots, descend and maintain 6,000.
Wait, 180 and down to, you want us to hold at 6,000?
Yeah, maintain 6,000.
Okay, we'll maintain 6,000 now, 180.
American 325, heading 360, descend and maintain 5,000.
Heading 360 down to 5,000, man, at 325.
Oops.
Walker 1520, 13.7, 250.
Atlanta approach, good evening, Delta 1202 is maintaining 12,000.
Walker 1520, Atlanta approach, hello, you got to run like 26 right and descend and maintain 9,000.
9,026 right, Walker 1520.
Marker 2973, descend and maintain 9,000, fly present heading.
Present heading, ladder down, Walker 183.
Walker 1520, present heading.
Present heading, Walker 1520.
Set at 1202, you up?
Yeah, 1202's here.
Set at 1202, hello, you can expect a visual 27 left.
Visual 27 left for 1202.
Good evening, departure. This is Delta Tall 24 coming with you at 3.8 for 10,000.
Set at 1224, departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
Up to 14,000, Delta Tall 24.
7 left.
Now it's 3151, fly heading 0, let's do it, 110 heading, and descend and maintain 6,000.
Great.
All right, 110 for the heading, down to 6,000, gas 3151.
American 325, 10 degrees left, approach 124.6.
10 degrees left, approach 24.6, American 325.
JetBlue 1602, give me 15 degrees left, approach 124.6.
24.6, 15 degrees left, JetBlue 69.
27 left. Ozzy.
At 1224, center 133.1.
33.1, Delta 1224.
Bieber 1460 up.
Ozzy.
Atlanta approach, very good evening to you, sir.
Harry,
Speedbird 1416.
sorry, guys.
1000.
Now it's 3151, maintain 180 knots, descend and maintain 6,000.
Maintain 180 down to 6,000,
Harry.
Skywest 3151.
Walker 2973, heading 180.
180, Walker 2973.
Set at 1202, descend and maintain 9,000.
9,000, 1202.
Set at 325, approach
Harry.
124.6. American 325, approach 124.6.
$9,000. Sorry, guys. There's an unexpected runway change there.
That was 3151, fly heading 180.
Excuse me.
Fly heading 180, Skywest 3151.
All right, down to
2973,
Harry,
descend and maintain 6,000.
Posey,
Give me 10 right.
Slava,
6,010 right, 2973.
Roman.
1520, heading 190 and maintain 9,000.
Cool. All right, so
190,
27 left.
Beaver 1416, approach you up.
Yes, sir. Hello.
27
Beaver
left.
1416, expect runway 28, fly heading 360, descend and maintain 5,000.
27 left is 108.5, 108.5, 108.5,
Come at 10,000, heading
275, 275.
And 1411, departure radar
108.5,
contact.
275. All right, that's all in. Sorry, guys. A little bit of a curveball there.
Dallas 3151,
we
contact
need to
approach
get
124.6. Let them know you're not on the arrival. Thank you.
All right, 124.6.
Speed brakes will help that.
American 2973 at 6,000. Reduce your speed to, let's see
This
here.
is why it helps to
180.
have two pilots.
6,000,
Grumpy,
180,
Depot,
1520, reduce speed to 180.
4. All right, cool. We got it. We're on it now. We're on it. Cool. Harry, Kala, Posey, Bluff, Slava, Roman. At 6.
American
Cool.
1411, contact center 134.07.
To be at 9,000. Sorry, guys. All right. Oof. Carnage.
Parker 1520, give me, let's see here, 20 degrees right. You got traffic at your 12 o'clock. Seems like you've got off the arrival.
20 right because of Suno, walk 1520.
Parker 1520, yeah. It's,
are we not? Why are we not?
6,000 walk 1520.
Why are we not going to? What the hell is going on here?
Walker 1520, traffic was heading
Lord.
275, got a 1202, you're off the arrival. Walker 1520 heading 275.
275.
Yeah, sorry, we're direct posy now.
1202, Raj, thank you. Yeah, direct posy, please.
Direct posy 1202, sorry about that.
Alex 3151, if you're not ready, approach 124.6.
Whoops. Poof. Sucks. Oh man, Big Cat, you're adding a bunch of must-haves and free add-ons in Discord on one payload. Oh man, we botched that. It took us off LNAV.
65 lane approach, only 26 right.
All right. Sorry guys, I gotta pay attention to this.
At a 1202, descend to maintain 8,000.
8,000, 1202.
Marker 2973, heading 095.
095, Walker 2973.
Man, what an idiot.
1520 traffic no longer a factor. Give me a, let's see here, 160 head.
160.
Slow it down a little bit too.
The 912.
Oh my gosh.
Seabird 1416, fly heading 320, contact approach 124.6.
320, 124.6, goodbye.
Yeah. At a 912, land approach from like 27 left, descend to maintain 9 fast.
27 left, descend to maintain 9 fast, over 912.
No excuse, but that 27 left kind of threw a curveball in the mix there.
Marker 2973, 180 on the speed, contact approach 124.6.
184.6, 180 on the speed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeesh.
Land approach southwest 1055 with you at
heading bug here.
15,000 for 13,000 at Andre, crossing at 250 knots.
Southwest 1055, Atlanta approach from like 26 right.
Expecting 26 right, southwest 1055.
Southwest 55, Southwest 55, clear direct rain, descend to maintain 9 fast.
Let's slow it down a little bit more here, guys.
Direct rain down to 9 or
Just
1,000.
slow it down to clean speed.
At a 1202, approach 124.6.
24.6, 1202. Sorry about that earlier.
No problem. 300, join the runway 27 left localizer.
300 on 27 left, localizer, Delta 376.
Speedward 1416 heavy, Atlanta approach, reduce speed now to 180.
180, Cedar 1416.
Atlanta approach, good evening. Delta 1202, 8,000.
250 localizer, 2953.
Thank you. Delta 1202, turn left heading 160 vector for sequence.
Left 160 vectors, 1202.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a little while. I have just a few guys there on that runway, but I'll get right back.
That's no problem, 1202, 160. All right, cool. Whew. Little breathing room here. We're slowed down to clean speed 210 knots.
1602, Atlanta approach.
Man, I botched that, guys. I botched it. Off the arrival, I hate that. Oh man, I hate it. I hate it when I make their lives a little bit harder. I mean, it's hard enough for these guys, and
1602, contact tower 191.
unfortunately, I made their lives a little bit more difficult.
Delta 1202, turn right heading 250, join the localizer.
Right 250, join localizer 1202.
Thanks, Pilot Club 538, turn right heading 220.
Right 220, Pilot Club 538.
Delta 627, turn left heading 360.
Left 360, Delta 627.
Thanks, here we go. Speeder 1416
right.
heading 300, join the localizer.
330, join the localizer 1416.
American 325, towers 191.
191, American 225, we'll see ya.
Thanks, Delta 1202. Actually, you're doing where you're supposed to, thank you.
Yeah. good. All right. Seatbelts on. That's all good. Let's just go ahead and turn this on. These are definitely already on.
4,000 power capacity.
Appreciate it. Walker 2973, clear direct bamboo on the final, and then
27
once you get
left.
localizer, join it.
Clear to bamboo, 2973, day 20 after 1.
Walker 1520, on approach if you hear me. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Walker 1520, if you hear me, turn right heading 230.
Going right through the localizer here. What's going on?
Walker 1520.
We're
Thank you. And
good.
you know what? Let's make it a heading of 240.
240, Walker.
All right.
Walker 2973, reduce speed to 170.
170, Walker 2973.
Appreciate that. Delta 627, report the airport in sight.
We're going to need to
We
get
have the
down
airport in sight, Delta 627.
8,000 feet.
Perfect. At Delta 1202, descend and maintain 6,000. Correction, 7,000.
Descend maintain 7,000, 1202.
Thank you. Pilot Club 538, turn right heading 245, join the localizer, report the field in sight.
Site 245, turn localizer, we have the field in sight.
Localizer, vertical
Sky was
speed.
3151, cleared visual approach, runway 26 right.
Clear visual approach, right, 26 right, Sky was 3151.
A little bit.
Delta 627, turn left heading, actually, Delta 627, I'll get you a turn in just, you know what, Delta 627, turn left heading 300, join the localizer, maintain 190 knots.
Big cat. No, I was off the
localizer,
arrival for a second. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal.
I appreciate that.
And approach Delta 912.
All right.
Delta 912, Atlanta approach, reduce speed to 180.
We're going to slow it down too.
Pilot Club 538, we have the field in sight.
Club
Whoa,
538, clear visual approach,
weather.
runway 26 right.
The visual approach 26 right, Pilot Club 538.
Sky was 3151, contact tower now, 119.1.
Over to tower, 119 for launch, Sky was
5.
3151.
Speed brakes armed.
376 field
Got busy all of a sudden here.
Delta 376, cleared visual approach, runway 27 left, and contact tower 119.1.
Tower 119.1 cleared visual 27 left, 376.
100.1. Standby.
Approach American, sorry, correction.
We're high.
Clear the ILS.
Speeder 1460, I'm sorry, you said you wanted to be cleared for the ILS?
Are we cleared on the approach? You cleared us for the localizer, are we cleared on the approach?
A negative. I'll get that to you in about 5 seconds. There's an aircraft right behind you that's going to cross below you.
Oh boy.
Delta 1202 to set and maintain 4,000 and advise you have the airport in sight.
Down to 4,000, airport in sight, 1202.
Delta 1202, cleared visual approach, runway 27 left, 180 knots to depot.
All right, clear visual, 27 right, 180 knots, still depot.
Delta 627, cleared, disregard, I already cleared. Speeder 1416, cleared visual approach, runway 28.
We need to get down.
Clear the visual 2A, American, sorry.
Ooh, that's too much. That's too much. That's way too much.
Walker 1520's got the field.
Walker 1520, join the localizer, cleared visual approach, runway 26 right.
Localizer, cleared visual 26 right, Walker 1520.
Delta 3650 at 12,000.
Delta 365, Atlanta approach, descend and maintain
180
4,000, runway
knots until
26 right.
depot. Sorry about chat.
Right, Delta 35.
Walker 2973, cleared, report to you on airport in sight.
Big cat. Yeah, no, nothing happened. Nothing at
Walker
all.
2973,
All
cleared
good.
visual approach, runway 26 right, 180 knots to AJ.
Clear visual 26 right and 180 to AJ for 2973.
Let's put the gear down. We need to slow down and get down.
Delta 1202, reduce speed to 170.
170, 1202. Alright. We have flaps 10.
Delta 912, turn right heading 250, join the localizer.
15.
Right, 250, join the localizer, Delta 912.
Glide slope.
Southwest 55, reaching 7,000, reduce speed to 180.
We good. We got it. Atlanta is in sight.
Southwest 55, reaching 7,000, reduce speed to 180.
We are 150. Looking good. What gate are we going to, by the way? I forget. It is gate Bravo 19, and gate Bravo 19 is where it is.
Approach 1416, we still on the speed restriction at 180.
Really should have had this.
Speedbird 1416, resume normal speed, contact tower 119.1.
Normal speed at tower 119.1, have a great
Bravo
restriction.
19 is there.
627, contact tower 119.1.
Order 1191, Delta 627.
Delta 1202 at depot, contact tower 119.1.
At Depot Tower 119.1, 1202.
Walker 1520 at AJ Tower 119.1.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Walker 2973 at AJ Tower
Nope,
119.1.
At AJ 19-1, Walker 2973.
Delta 912, report the field on site.
Crazy busy.
Delta 912, cleared visual approach runway 27 left.
The world isn't alive right here yet. It really is.
Until depot.
Cleared visual 27 left, 180, grid control depot, Delta 12.
It's 150, so we'll go
Southwest
155.
65, Atlanta approach elevation speed 2210, then descend and maintain 4000.
210 on the speed, down to 4,000, Southwest 65.
Southwest 75, make that 180 on the speed.
180 for
28 clear to land.
Depot.
land 28, 1416.
Laps 30.
Delta 376 at Tango, cross 278, join Lima, contact ground point 9.
Ground.
here. We'll join at Lima and we'll contact ground 376. See ya.
Good night. Sky 3151, Bravo 6, cross 26 left, join Echo, contact ground point 9.
Okay, cross 26 left, Bravo 6.
Here we go.
And go for ground, Skywest 31.
FedEx 811 Heavy, contact departure.
Jordan edgewise.
Our departure, we'll see if I still.
Good day.
Atlanta Tower, good evening. Delta 1202's visual 27 left.
Delta 1202 Atlanta Tower, 27 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 27 left, 1202. Alright, that's all good.
visual 26 right.
That's good. This is all good. Everybody's seated. Let's go. Let's go. Woo!
Giant 406 Atlanta Tower.
I got busy real fast.
6 right.
Right? Nothing like a little Friday night ops. All right, let's.
American 325 at disregard.
Land it by hand. Why not? We're visual. We can do this, right? Do 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 do. My feet on the rudder pedals. Ah, the stutters. Very good.
Tower, Walker 2973,
1,000 feet.
AJ.
Missed approach altitude is set. Stabilized. Sort of. Ooh. Weird trim issues there. Go.
Yeah, I see that. Just give me 2 seconds. Let this plane land, and I'll get you across.
Yeah, no worries. I did catch monitor first.
Throttle jockeying in here.
538, welcome to Atlanta. Hold short on 826 left at Bravo 4, and when able, stay parking.
500 feet. Looking pretty good. There's 2 reds and 2 whites. I like to be a little bit below the glide slope because of MSFS.
Okay, hold short on 26 left at Bravo 2 then.
A little high. Okay.
627.
The Atlanta stutters. Here they come.
Disregard.
Yeah.
So 1202, go around.
Going around 1202.
Thanks, there was a guy on the runway. Delta 1202, maintain 3000, turn left heading 180.
3180, 1202.
Ticket 325 at Sierra Charlie, crossing 827 left. The guy on your right went around and hold short on 280.
280, 3000.
Cross 27 left at Sierra Charlie, hold short 27 right at uniform for American 225. Delta 627, hold short at 27 right at Tango.
Velnet.
Hold short 27 right at Tango, Delta 27.
Delta 999 Atlanta Tower, now to SLA, running 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, I'll have to SLA, clear for takeoff, Southwest 1099.
Flag 538 at Bravo 2, cross on 826 left, go straight in with me.
Okay.
Right, Bravo 2, cross 26 left, and straight in with you, Flag 538.
Walker 1520, hold short on 826 left at Bravo 4, and when able, stay parking.
We'll be ramp 0, we can do the Victor.
3,280.
Okay, Walker 1520.
There was somebody on the runway apparently. Okay.
If you don't know what that is, Bravo Victor on Victor, ground point 9.
Auto throttle on.
Bravo Victor and then ground.
Delta 411, running a tower on a 279, line up await.
Maintain like 200 knots.
Line up await, to the right, Delta
3,280.
1202, are you on the turn?
Negative 280 on the heading.
180.
180 on the heading, 1202.
You're fine.
American 1416 vacated.
Sierra 1416, hold short on 27 left, that's Sierra Charlie.
We're short 27 left at Sierra Charlie 1416.
So it's 999, there's no reason to respond, but there is a, the guy that ran around on 27 left, he will be turning southbound, he's level at 3.
Okay.
That's
Interesting.
411 on up to football, running 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
Delta 411, clear for
Get some
takeoff.
flaps up, right?
27 right. Delta 912, final 27 left.
Delta 912, Atlanta turning 27 left, go to land.
All right, 180, 3,000.
Tower, Walker 2973, clear 22 front Bravo 5.
That was cool. Yes, gear up, thank you. Yeah, go around, get the full experience. Yeah, why not, right? Sheesh, I can run back down to 3,000. Okay. That was fun. Unable next altitude.
Tower, Walker 2973.
Huh.
Walker 2973, Atlanta, hold short running actually, Walker 2973, taxi with Victor, Bravo, Victor on Victor, ground point 9.
So that was not my fault,
Bravo,
guys.
Victor,
Apparently
Victor,
there was somebody on the runway.
American 325 out uniform, crossing
All right.
27 right, join Mike on at ground point 9.
Just kind of cruising along here at 3,000 feet.
Hey, uniform, cross 27 right, join uniform, join Mike and ground point 9 for American 325.
Southwest 1099, Connect departure.
Do you know what frequency it is?
133.47.
3347.
Okay.
Southwest 1099.
Delta 627 at Tango, cross on 27 right, join join Lima, Connect ground point 9.
All right, 27 right, crossing at Tango, and then join Lima and over the ground.
Channel
All right.
406 heavy at the approach end, cross on 26 right. And left
We're still on with Tower, by the way.
Approach in, cross 26 right, left turn Bravo, giant 406 heavy.
Sorry for the wait.
And Tower for Delta 1202. Do you want us to stay with you or go to approach?
Delta 1202, turn left, heading 090 and contact approach 124.6.
I left 090 and then approach on, say, 24.6.
That's correct.
Sorry, 109.1, virtual 150.
24.6.
Air Jamaica 877, maintain 4,000.
Maintain 4,877.
Then approach, good evening, Delta 1202 is heading 090, 3000, we're on the mist.
American 18, turn right heading 200.
Or 200, American 18 heavy.
Delta 1202, turn left heading 070.
Left 070, 1202.
Delta 684, Atlanta approach.
Delta 684, go ahead.
The missed approach
Delta
is
684, can you make it down for the runway?
not an emergency procedure, but in my defense, that was not my fault. Just saying, guys.
Say again?
Just saying. I was on a nice stable approach, Big Cat. I agree. There was somebody who apparently was on the runway. So
Delta 684, request vectors for the descent. We're a little high at
anyway,
this point.
Delta 684, roger,
all
turn
good.
right heading 030.
124.6. We've got Tower now in the standby.
030, Delta 684, and can we get lower?
119.1.
Delta 684, descend and maintain 6,000.
Cool.
Down 6,000, Delta 684.
Bring us back around. We'll do it again.
FedEx 3650, turn right heading 180.
Bonus VR simming tonight.
Turn 180, FedEx 3650 heavy.
American 18, turn right heading 250.
When you guys saw that, right? That was not a. That was a an ATC ordered go around. Not my fault. So let's actually.
Air Jamaica 877, cleared visual approach runway 27 left, maintain 210 knot.
Let's go flaps 5.
27 left, 210 knots here to make 877. Clear for the
Delta 937, you
has to
up.
go around as the southwest in front of us.
Yeah.
Delta 937, you up.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys that are people are messing this up. That was not Delta 1202's fault. Ooh, that's close.
Delta 365, roger, turn right heading 360, maintain 4,000.
Yeesh.
Up to 360 and up to 4.
So anyway, that was ATC's instructions, and we followed it, and we executed the missed approach. I think pretty well. Yeah, the gear up was a little late, but
937 is with you, 8,000.
Delta 684, turn right, heading 090.
We had it. We got it.
5,000.
Bonus VR flight simming.
FedEx 162.
Let's slow down. 3,000 feet. We don't need to be going insanely fast here. We're still at 3,000 feet. Flaps 5, flaps 5. Sorry about the stutters. Oh, we were so close. So close. It's carnage in the skies over Atlanta. I love it. I love it. I love this stuff. That's why I like these FNOs. I mean, I wish that guy would have gotten off the runway. I mean, vacate, you know? Seriously. Like, all right. So we're going to...
3650, turn right, heading...
We're going to Bravo... What is it again?
300,
Bravo 19, so when we vacate the runway...
1202, turn right, heading 095.
Right 095, 1202.
Delta 684, turn right, heading 200.
Right heading 200, Delta 684.
All right.
Delta 365, turn right, heading 095, climb and maintain
Stutter.
4,000.
What did I say it was again? Man, I'm losing my mind. Bravo 19. Alright, so Bravo 19, we did this before. Alright, so it's like right there on the left side of the right side of the Bravo concourse. On the other side of the pier. So when we vacate, it's just
I don't think there's any way for
It's here.
937 to get down and make the approach now.
so we're gonna just make a it's a right
Roger,
turn.
turn left, heading 180,
Anyway.
maintain 4,000.
Left heading 180, descend and maintain 4,000, Delta 937.
Anyway. So, let's back up. We still have got 108.5, 108.5, 275, 275, 275. Everything else is looking okay. Cool. We're just chilling. It is carnage.
Delta 365, turn right, heading 120.
It's a beautiful
Right,
carnage, though. I
120,
love it.
Delta 365.
Delta 684,
Beautiful
turn right, heading
carnage
250, join the
in the
localizer,
skies.
maintain
I
5,000.
feel a little bit bad for these VATSIM controllers who are trying to make this all work.
FedEx 3650, report the field in sight.
I do feel good that it wasn't our fault. The one minor deviation we had was no big deal.
77, contact tower 119.1.
Didn't cause anybody any
119.1.
go-arounds or anything like that.
American 18 contact.
Yeah, we got lots of
final at
gas.
AJ 119.1.
So now we're at 149, so
Tower at
we'll
AJ 119.1.
fly the approach at 154.
And American 18, I'm sorry, that's my apologies. Just verify.
Micah, you're back. Nice. Welcome back. So we had a go-around. Again, go-around, not an emergency procedure, and we were prepared to do so.
Turn left heading 360, maintain 180 knots.
Left 360, 180 knots, 1202.
LANNA approach, FedEx 3650 heavy. I do have the...
Anyway, it was somebody on the runway that caused our go-around.
Runway 26 right, maintain 180 knots until AJ. At AJ, contact tower 119.1.
So yes, we had a go-around.
26 right, maintain 180 knots till AJ.
ATC
contact tower 191, FedEx 3650
instructed go-around.
684, report the field in sight.
Let's see.
Field in sight, Delta 684.
See, that makes me nervous.
070.
That's tight. I mean, this is tight. If that guy's going for 27 left, this is tight.
937, turn left heading 070.
You know, we're at 180 knots on our heading, and this guy, I mean, what? There's no chance. There's no way we're sequencing behind this guy.
684, cleared visual approach runway 27 last at depot, contact tower 119.1.
There's no way. 119.1 is in standby, by the way.
Tower 119.1, Delta 684, thank you.
Delta 1202, turn left heading 250, correction 300, join the localizer.
Left 300, join localizer 1202.
American 2803, turn left heading 330.
Oh, this is going to be tight, guys. This is going to be really tight. Although he might be, yeah, he's for the parallel. We'll be all right. All right. Localizer is armed. We're maintaining 180 knots. There's the glide slope. All right. Parallel
American
ops.
2803, turn left heading 330.
Look at this. All right. ATC commanded to go around. They did a couple times due to approach controller pushing them. Now, it was tower. There was somebody on the runway. All right, lope captured. There was an airplane on the runway.
1202 traffic's going to be 11 o'clock, 5 miles westbound, 320 at 3000, discussion 4900, descending, report in sight.
Traffic in sight for 1202.
American 1008, turn right heading 090.
We got the traffic in sight. We got a lot of traffic in sight. All right, let's do it again.
American 2803, turn left heading 2, correction 300, join the localizer.
275, heading bug in case we have to go around again. If we go around
American
again.
2803, turn left heading 300, join the localizer.
300 to join the localizer, American 2803.
Delta 365, turn left heading 220.
I think we're all right.
220, Delta 365.
Delta 365, reduce speed 180 knots.
Was that for Delta 365?
We are at almost to Grumpy. Grumpy's at 4. We're good. Local.
Delta 1202, did I clear you for the visual?
Negative, 1202.
Delta 1202, roger, follow the traffic, cleared visual approach runway 27 left at depot, contact tower 119.1.
Following traffic, clear visual 27 left at depot, 19-1, 1202, thank you.
Delta 937, turn left heading 360, reduce speed to 180.
Heading 360, speed 180, Delta 937.
Delta 365, turn right heading 250, join the localizer.
250, join the localizer, Delta 365.
Land Chili 582.
Cleared visual. I see traffic's in sight. Let's slow it down a little bit.
American 1008, Atlanta approach runway.
Maintain about 5 miles separation with that guy.
3027 left, American 1008.
Approach American 1590 with you at descending 7000.
American 1590, Atlanta approach hello, descend and maintain 3000.
Speed brakes are armed. Auto brakes are 3. Starts was continuous.
2803, report the field in sight.
Landing lights are on. Seatbelt signs, all that's good. All right,
American
let's do it again.
2803, cleared visual approach runway 27 left.
Cleared visual approach for 27 left, American 2803.
Delta 937,
A depot, contacting tower on
180 heading
19-1.
Delta 937. Speed 180, 360.
Speed 180, correct?
Gosh.
Yeah, we got a foot. Speed 180 heading 360.
Okay, Delta 937, turn left heading 300, join the localizer.
Left 300, join the localizer.
Here we go. Let's do it again.
American 461, turn right heading 180.
Approach Land Chile 582 with you.
Chile 582, Atlanta approach, report the field in sight.
Inside. We'll have to see outside.
Let's go flaps 10.
Land Chile 582, roger. Delta 365, do you have the field in sight?
We got inside.
FedEx 162, you up?
FedEx 162 Heavy, have the field in sight, 6,000 feet.
FedEx 162 Heavy, roger, turn 10 degrees left, descend and maintain 4,000.
10 degrees left, descend and maintain 4,000, FedEx 162.
American 461, descend and maintain 4,000.
Approach United 507.
Flaps 15.
Approach United 2069.
Tower.
Yes. Okay. Eve Otter, okay.
Atlanta Tower, good evening. Delta 1202 is visual 27 left.
Delta 1202 Atlanta Tower, welcome back. Runway 27 left, clear to land. There's nobody in front of you now.
Clear to land 27 left, and no worries, that was fun.
Delta 958 Atlanta Tower, runway 27 Atlanta for wait.
All right, flaps 30.
One boy 27 right, Delta 958.
Speed set. Approach altitude 4,000 feet. Let's get our airport diagram.
And Delta 958, just confirming we're clear to line up. There's a southwest on the runway.
He's rolling.
Gotcha, didn't hear the takeoff clearance. My apologies.
Yeah, we're parking.
American 18, are you moving or are you just gonna sit there?
Oh my gosh, if I have to go around. All right. Here we go. Let's go.
Thank you. Swings 648 RNAV down pass on a 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Feels like we've done this
Down
before.
pass, 26 left, clear for takeoff. Range 2648.
All right, 318
kidding.
Romeo Foxtrot, contact departure.
What is the departure frequency, sir?
133.47.
These guys are
Clear
doing
over
a
to
great job.
133.47.
Thank you, see ya.
Have a good night. Happy holidays.
Delta 598 Atlanta Tower on a 26 left, line up away.
Stutters. I've already had these stutters. Shouldn't all this already be loaded in?
Delta 365 is with
A
you
little
on
slow.
a 4 mile final.
Delta 365 Atlanta Tower on a 26 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26 right, Delta 365.
Get on the glide slope. More visual. 2 reds, 2 whites. A little bit high though. Microsoft loves to put you high.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, welcome to Atlanta. Right turn on
Go.
Alpha.
I'm fine with
Taxi
3
to the
reds.
Cargo with me.
Parking via Alpha, remain with you at FedEx 3650 Heavy, thanks you.
American 18 Heavy at Bravo 6 cross on a 26 left. Join Echo, contact ground point 9.
That's 26 left, Bravo 6, contact ground point 9, or have a great night, American 18 Heavy.
Oh, we smashed it down.
RNAV to football, running 2
Not bad.
for takeoff.
Oh, stutters.
Football, quick takeoff 27 right, Delta 958.
Reversers.
Delta 590, that was for a completely different person. Hold position.
Reversers.
Delta 958, just
screen.
verify RNAV to football, 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
Hey, for Marna, football, quick takeoff.
I think we smashed that down.
58.
Thank you. Delta 590, hold in position.
Let's get off the runway here.
American 2003 here.
Take this high-speed exit.
Strength 2648, contact
November
departure.
2, I guess.
Over departure, we'll see you at 2648.
Delta 2702, contact departure.
For departure, we'll see you at Southwest 2702.
Good day. Delta 590, RNAV to impasse on a 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Oh boy, come on.
American 2803, Atlanta Tower on a 27 left, clear to land.
This Delta's gotta move it.
Delta 1202, short on 27 right, Tango, just snuggle it up.
It's blocked for 1202.
Hold short on 27 right, Tango.
Hold short 27 right, Tango 1202.
Delta 684 at Tango, cross on a 27 right, join Lima, contact ground point 9.
At Tango cross 27 right, join Lima, contact ground.
Sorry guys, can't pay attention in
Delta
chat.
1202, you can join them at Tango, cross on a 27 right, join Lima, contact ground point 9.
A 1202, follow the company, contact ground point 912.
Good night. American 2545, Atlanta Tower on a 27 right, line up, wait, shot across downfield.
Line right 27 right, we got traffic cross. We'll wait for traffic across that field. American 2545.
Land 582 heavy, Atlanta Tower on a 26 right, clear to land.
Just follow this guy here. Taxi lights can come on. This can come off. That can come on.
Tower Delta 937, visual 27 left.
Delta 937, Atlanta Tower on a 27 left, clear to land.
Yeah,
Middle
Mike, I
left,
saw your
middle left,
comment. I
Delta
definitely fell through it. I'm stopping. There's somebody landing here, right? Where's that on?
Show final runway 26.
No,
Land
it's fine.
582 heavy, Atlanta.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Go around. Turn right heading 360, maintain 4000.
We're good.
Go around lunch if I heavy. Can you repeat the heading?
Right 360, maintain 4000.
Flight 360, maintain 4000.
There's nobody coming off here. Let's see.
Got a 590, contact departure.
Battleground, good evening. Delta 1202's crossing 27 right on Tango, looking for the Bravo gates.
Delta 1202, land ground, thanks, choose land, it's going to be a Bravo even gate or Bravo odd gate.
Oh, sorry, say that again for 1202.
Is your gate an even or an odd number on the Bravo gate?
That's odd number. Sorry, Bravo 19.
Delta 1202, thanks so much. Should be Lima to ramp number 3. Good night.
Okay, Lima ramp number 3, 1202.
Atlanta ground Delta 1549 at spot 2 north, ready to taxi.
Alright, this guy's got to
Delta
get out of
1549,
our
land ground,
way.
runway 26 left, taxi a Foxtrot.
Lima
Foxtrot
ramp
at Delta 1549, thank you.
spot 3. He's moving. He's moving. Yeah, we'll check that landing rate in a second. As soon as this guy gets out of our way, let's go ahead and start the APU. Well, that was fun. We had to go around. We had a relatively stutter-free landing. Look at this. There's a go-around. Carnage. Absolute carnage.
Atlanta KATL. This is Alpha Bravo 57 requesting heavy FR to
Let's see,
Nashville
what are you guys
International.
saying?
Ready to
Sorry,
copy.
it's been a tough time paying attention to chat. Sorry, Big Cat said I kind of fell through it. Yeah, I think I did too. I think we smashed that one down. MPD Explorer, did I see the Flight Sim Studio E-Jets system showcase? No, I did not see the latest. Big Cat, always afraid to overflare the PMDG because it'll float like hell. Yeah, we floated a bit, and I may have or may not have tried to force the nose down. We'll see. We'll see what the landing rate says. Bombasso, I have to get stutter-free flying. Tonight's flight was pretty good. I mean, this ain't bad. I mean, it's Atlanta, which is a bespoke airport from MSFS, which is not the greatest in terms of frame rate, but it's not terrible either. All right, so we're going to make the next left.
Atlanta ground, top of the unit, Spirit Wings 1173. We are coming off of 5 south with takeoff.
Yeah, I'll make the next
Sorry,
left
1173,
here.
Atlanta ground, top of the unit as well.
Going to come into the ramp here.
Lima Charlie. Lima Charlie 27 right, Spirit Wings 1173.
Clean up these flaps. There's spot 3 south. And a southwest is pushing back. Well, what do we do now?
Delta 1549, Monitor Tower, 19.1.
Because we're going like right.
9.1, Delta 1549. Zip!
Oh. We're going like right. You know what? Let's just go around this guy. It's alright. Push back as deep as he wants. Bravo 19 is our gate, if I remember correctly. It is.
Ground 890, ramp 3 north with.
19 is the first one on the other side. Oh, where's he going? Where's this guy going?
Runway 26 left, taxi via Foxtrot. 26 left via Foxtrot.
He's still pushing.
890.
It's alright, we're going around him.
2803 Atlanta ground, clear parking.
Takeoff Tango 3.
Big Cat, you believe they have contract Orbix to do their bespoke airports in the future? That would be a good idea. Because this one is, it's not bad, but man, it's heavy.
Spurwings 1173, mark to the tower, 9.1. Happy holidays.
Right.
19-1 for Spurwings 7.
Southwest, you just
so
chill there. Here's Bravo 19, I believe. Look at that, Bravo 19. Oh, we are good. Look at this. From Newark to Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta, Hartsfield Jackson International Airport, and we're going to just...
Aircraft be advised, arrival information hotel,
right
departure information uniform current, wind
looks good to me.
2405, altimeter 3003.
Taxi light off. Parking brake.
And ground Delta 937,
Set.
off 27 right, Tango.
So 937 Atlanta ground, what's going to be your parking sign?
Let's go ahead and call for the jetway.
That could be a even gate number or odd gate number.
That's going to be
Route services.
Delta 937,
Chocks
return
in
Lima to ramp
place.
2, good night.
Return Lima ramp 2, Delta 937, yep.
Chocks. Ground power, yes. Jetway. Here it comes. APU can come on the bus.
Atlanta ground, good evening. It's Gamma Jet 838 at signature. We're ready to taxi with
2 blues, 1 red. Engines are dead. Let's turn
Gamma Jet 838 Atlanta ground. Hello,
that
runway
off.
26
That
left, taxi
off.
via Alpha 5 Alpha. Hold short 26 right at the approach end. 26 left, Alpha 5 Alpha, short of 26 right approach end. Gamma Jet 838.
Turn all this
On the
off.
ground, this is at a jet. Alpha Bravo 57, requesting heavy FR to Nashville International. Please ready to copy.
Alpha Bravo 57, no flight plan on file.
Very good. That's good. Fuel pumps can come off. We do have ground power. So let's put that on. That can come off as well. That all looks good. And I think
190.1 Delta 890. Have a good
Get
one.
open the doors.
Good evening.
The doors. Let's get the payload off here. 0.
Flag ground Southwest
There we go.
2250 short 3
Ladies and
November
gentlemen.
for taxi.
You're free to deboard
2250,
the
Good
aircraft.
evening. Runway 26 left. Taxi via Foxtrot.
26 left via Foxtrot 2250.
Everybody get off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Logo light can stay on. Anyway, that was fun. Had to go around. I don't know. What do you guys think? Buzz, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our gate. Please be cautious when opening or closing the overhead compartments. Thank you for choosing VR Sim Airlines. We hope to see you again on a future flight.
We have ADA.
Buzz, prepare flight attendants, prepare doors and cross-check. Exactly. Nice work, Captain. Sorry you couldn't be in chat 100%. Too distracted with the project. Hey, man. If you can get the VR Air FBO up and running at Manassas, then it was all worth it. Hey, folks. Let's check our landing rate. All right. I don't think it was that good, so I'm kind of...
Thank you very much.
I have trepidation here, but let's check it anyway. All right, ready? Landing rate. Eesh. Yeah, it was pretty bad. 334. Yeah. Yikes. Well, sorry about that, folks. We will be passing around vouchers for chiropractic services throughout the cabin. And thank you, as always, for flying VR Sim Air 334 feet. That was pretty loud. Pretty bad. Anyway. All right, guys, thanks. It was fun. It was carnage, as we expected, in Atlanta. Yeah, sorry about that landing. It was not that great. Anyway, yeah, we'll see what we can do. I've got the controls set up for helicopters. I haven't messed around with helicopters yet, but... I don't know. That might be coming up soon. Maybe a helicopter stream. I'm sure that'll go well. Anyway, yeah, y'all, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being in chat and just kind of hanging out with us tonight. And I think we might try to get one tomorrow night. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, JW flying again tomorrow night. Oh, man. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I got Christmas party stuff going on with my family. If I get home early enough, we'll do a stream. If not, it will be Sunday. But yeah, JW, Helly's rock. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. Oh, man. Enough Flight Simmer, if you can get this sorted out. There's a helipad waiting. Oh, man, that'd be epic. Fly the Bell 407. Heck yeah. Big Cat, check out the links in Discord for the VFR stuff. Yes, sir. I will do that. JW, what time Sunday? I honestly, I don't know. There's a lot going on. It's not going to be during the day Eastern time. I've got, again, Christmas family stuff. Maybe in the... You know what? I'm going to say definitely Sunday night. Maybe tomorrow night. Definitely Sunday night. Michael, Boston event tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what time that is. JW, sweet. All right, guys. I'll tell you what. I'm going to pop off of the sim. I'm going to head over to Discord in about 10 minutes if you guys want to hang out. But seriously, thanks for hanging out tonight. This was really fun. Just appreciate the community and just the good times. Appreciate you all hanging out. If you guys haven't liked the channel yet, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed and you are really liking this stuff, yeah, hit subscribe. We do this frequently, and I think it's fun. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys want to subscribe, hit subscribe. I would appreciate it. And it helps out the VR community at large. Anyway, JW, you're going to watch for sure. You're going to get ready to set up. Yeah, cool. JW, see you on Discord. Everybody else, have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. And we'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye-bye for now.